What's up guys, it's Jxey and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. As always, I want to start this video off by saying a massive thank you for the support again on my last video. It's been really nice sort of over the last few videos playing Modern Warfare 3 Survival, just building up a community on the channel, and I'm starting to see like some actual growth where I've got returning viewers, people commenting, you know, people watching all the way through. I had some people comment the timestamps to last video, so if you've done that, then you're a real one, because that shows me that you've watched the video all the way through. And whether that's just for the gameplay or the commentary or a bit of both, it means a lot to me that someone will sit down and allocate, an hour and a half of their day watching me, random guy on the internet, playing his childhood Call of Duty, talking rubbish about it. And that means a lot to me. So I just want to start the video off, like always, by saying thank you for that, guys. Thank you for this insane support, and long may it continue. So today we're playing some Underground, which is actually in tier 1 difficulty, so it's one of the first maps you unlock. But I'm playing it for a reason, because I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic. I don't talk a lot about I sort of talk about my childhood a lot on this channel, but I don't talk too much about my personal life in these videos. I try to avoid that, not because I'm afraid of discussing that or I'm shy. It's more to the point of, like, for those people who don't know me and it's their first time watching me, people aren't interested in that sort of thing, I don't feel like, anyway. So I mean, if I watch a YouTuber and they're talking about their personal life and I don't resonate with it, it's not going to make me want to stay on the video. So I try to, like, make my videos inclusive for all sort of viewers and mainly focus on the gameplay. But I've had a bit of a nostalgic week this week. I sat with my family the other night and we watched an old tape that my dad made when my sister and my mom and dad went to Disneyland together in 2008. So that was a while ago now. I can't think of, probably 18 years, I want to say, off the top of my head. That's poor maths from me, but potentially. But I'm just in a bit of a nostalgic mood, and I played Village, which obviously was my, like, first map on this mode, like my first proper map. This one was very close to the second, like, most iconic map. I think even at one point I'd had my granddad on this, trying to teach him how to play the game. I mean, it didn't go very well, but I do have a very vivid memory of trying to get him to play multiplayer with me on this, and as a kid not understanding why he couldn't work a controller as an 80-year-old man. But no, I mean, I do miss those days, so I wanted to sort of have a hit of nostalgia today. And also, it's in London, man. It's such an iconic map. Obviously, being from the UK, it always feels weird. Like, obviously, games are very coded to have American maps in their sort of maps on the games. That's a really bad way of putting it. What I'm trying to say is there's always American maps and there's never maps set in England, especially in, like, games like Zombies. So it's always weird when you see something happening somewhere close to home. Obviously, I'm not from London, but I mean, it's close enough to home. So what I've done there is I've just blown up this truck, because this is going to be part of our main strategy. Oh, I went a bit twangy then. This is going to be part of our main strategy for the Juggernauts on this map. So it's a new thing I'm going to try. I've been watching a couple videos of a couple guys playing it. I'm also, like always, going to show you guys the old spots that I used to use when I played the game. I always think that's really fun to do, to sort of sit and hold out in the spots I used to as a kid, playing split screen with my sister and my dad and everyone. Let's take out these guys and grab an MP5 if we can. Yeah, so my best wave on this is 33, and now when I did a bit of research on what comes each round, it looks like 33 is not even a Juggernaut wave, so I don't know what happened there. I think that's a split screen record as well. I don't know what my solo record is on this, because I don't think it separates the two. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, if I can get above 33 on this, I'll be a happy man. Like I said at the start, this is an easier tier of map, so it's not as hard as like your maps like Offshore. If you guys have watched my Offshore video, that's one of the hardest maps in the game. What did we play last week? We played Arcaden last week. That was a difficult map. I mean, wave 6 I think is Juggernauts on that, so we ain't got Juggernauts till wave 10 on this. The way it ramps up is once you hit 26, you get Juggernauts every 4 rounds, I believe. So it gets difficult, but it's got a nicer, slower pace start that allows me to sort of, for the new people on the channel, show them what the game mode's about, show off a couple features of it, and then also get into the action as well part way through. So we just brought sleight of hand. You would have seen the perks available there. You've got quick draw, steady aim, stalker, sleight of hand, extreme conditioning. I always say in my videos how useless extreme conditioning is, because you could just do this bunny hopping little strat and essentially you never run out of stamina, so there's literally no advantage to having extreme conditioning. And on some maps, like the more difficult ones that we played last week, you'll spawn in with like a potentially like an assault rifle or a perk, a different loadout to just a regular pistol. But because this one's one of the bottom tier maps, you only get the starting pistol, so there's no cool loadout to start with on this one. But to be honest, like I say, you don't really need it because it is tier 1, so it should be fairly straightforward these earlier rounds. Although sometimes they can catch you off guard, you know, if you get red screened in a situation like this. Now, it can be hard to recover that, but you just got to make sure you get smacked in the face by these guys. So I remember, so next round's going to be helicopters, right? And we always used to camp in behind this counter in these early waves when we played split screen. And my dad found this really cool spot for the helicopters where if you just jump up on this little sort of ledge here, I don't know how we found this. It's such a, you know, it's such like a weird spot to go to for the helicopters. You'd think all this glass around here, they'd shoot you through it, but no. So if you stand here, they can't actually get you. And then you can sort of poke your head out of here and try to take him out a little bit. I thought it was a pretty cool strat, and like I say, I'm just going to go around the map and sort of show off the different spots before we actually get into our proper spot for this run through and see how we get on wave wise. Anyway, so far we've been pretty good at hitting our targets and beating our best waves, but today I think it'll be a different challenge because this map, while it's in the easier tier, it's a really difficult map to play solo because there's nowhere where you can go where like you're only watching one way. Every way you've got two different sort of directions the enemies can come from, so you've got to be strategical with where you place your sentry guns and how you set yourself up really for the later rounds. And obviously the most important thing in this mode is strategizing how you spend your money, because what you don't want to do is go out and spend it on a load of unnecessary things. We typically are quite good with how we spend our money, but sometimes not so much. Cool. Okay, so these next couple rounds are going to be fairly straightforward then as we move on to the first Juggernaut wave. Once you have that first Juggernaut wave, then it starts to ramp up after then, you know, the ball really starts to get rolling. It's quite nice though to have like a fairly relaxed game. Like I say, one of the main things I love about Spec Ops in comparison to Zombies is the fact that like every game, every map is in a separate tier to one another, play differently, feel differently, and they offer a new experience if you don't want like a massively intense game. But at the same time, if you do want an intense game, then the offer's there for it. You know, like you can go play a map like Offshore and have jugs on wave 4, 5, 9, 10, and so on and so forth. Like you can totally do that, and that's up to you as the player to choose that difficulty for yourself. Whereas Zombies, it's very much same process throughout the game. And I've always, on this especially, and sorry for you guys that are returning viewers now that know everything about the mode, but what I'm trying to do is sort of, for the new viewers that haven't seen my other videos, is sort of give them the same sort of background on this mode and how good it is if they've never played it. Because I've had a few people comment on my video saying, look, I've never played this game mode. I don't know why I haven't, but it looks fantastic. So it's like raising that awareness, should I say, sorry, to the mode and its glory, because it is a fantastic game mode. You know, we're getting kind of wrecked in here right now, and that's what I'm saying. Like even this spot, you'd think it would be good, but it can get really intense because of the fact that enemies just can come from every direction. So we'll try to get back on our train of thought in just a second once we clear the path a little bit for ourselves here. Take that last guy out. He's going to explode anyway. Just going to go grab some more flashbangs. I've always said how useful the flashbangs are when you're in a situation like that. You always sort of think flashbangs are for juggernauts, you know, nothing else, but they can be used just as effectively on the normal guys, that's for sure. Oh, I think, no, I'm not going to grab any body armor yet. Surely we don't need that just yet, guys. Come on now. Let's not be silly. Yeah, I mean, I've always said how much I like the progression in this mode, especially because of like the different levels in it. Remember, this game came out, so you had World at War, you had Black Ops 1, and then this came out. So no Black Ops 2, no Black Ops 3. This was the first sort of Spec Ops mode, if you will, that had levels in it and a ranking system and progression. and a real reason other than just enjoyment to replay a game again and go again. You know, try and beat that better score because you get points. You know, you get level up points for it, and then you unlock the machine gun that I'm using now. Like I always said, this one you don't get it to a level 42, so you've got to go right through the way to the max level's 50, by the way. So you've got to work your way right up before you get the best gun in the game, and that's not what you get on zombies. You know, you can play the first game and hit the box and get the mystery weapon, and sometimes that's the beauty of zombies. You know, that sort of magic to it where you can spin the box, and there's so many great memories where like you've been playing and you've got the gun out the box and then you've gone down and lost it and your mate's got it instead then, and that sort of thing. But don't underestimate how revolutionary the ranking system was on this, because all the game modes have it these days now, and it's obviously quite a bit different what we see now versus in this game, but it's still revolutionary at the time, because I mean you've got all these different weapon classes. I mean, you don't unlock like assault rifles to level 5, I want to say, and then you have to go through the ranks and unlock all these different ones here. You don't get all these straight away. I think the Type 95 you get at level 50. It's quite a good gun, to be fair to it. The P90 is another one that you don't get till really late on. It's a great gun. I'm actually going to pick that up now, in fact, and it's going to be Juggernauts next too. I mean, there's just so much to this game mode, and you've got obviously the air support machine. We've already been to the grenade machine a few times. You've got all the Delta squads, the Predator missiles, airstrikes, perks. You don't get sleight of hand till level 50, so what I'm trying to say is the progression's there on this, you know? Anyway, this is going to be the first Juggernaut here. We're going to take him out nice and easy. Fairly straightforward wave this one should be. Just throw a flashbang, stay pretty cool. Reload the P90. A mistake that a lot of people do is they throw the second flashbang too early whilst he's still in his animation from the previous one. And what that sort of does is that kind of messes you up, because it doesn't actually work. And then he just comes out of his animation. It's like he didn't throw it at all, which is really stupid. But I guess it's just the way they coded the game at the time. But yeah, so we're going to grab ourselves a grenade sentry gun and go down to this other spot and try this out. Because like I say, this map is difficult for spots because it's fairly unforgiving with how the enemies sort of come at you from all your different spots that you can use. I mean, there's one here that I saw the guy in like the video I was watching. He stayed around here for these earlier waves, so we're gonna test this out now. And he sort of used this set of seats to provide him a bit of cover. Now these guys are coming up from behind us as well, so we'll see how we get on here. I mean, I've never hung out here, but that's what the video is all about, trying out some different areas and that sort of thing, you know, having a bit of fun. Shouldn't be too bad though. I mean, these earlier waves, like I say, they're a bit more forgiving. You can have a bit more freedom on them. We're getting actually rushed from the side there as well. Yeah, I guess it's just about leveraging that little seat there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop over back up top and go to another spot, because I used to, mean, as a kid playing this, we used to always go in the bus shelter. That was the spot for us. I think someone would go in the bus shelter, and one of us would go by that wooden box there, and that would be how we'd rock things until the helicopters started coming later on. So we'll give that a go. Used to put a few claymores down the back here as well. Didn't really like that spot that we were just in, to be honest. It's quite open, isn't it? Like, come around from behind you and stuff. I guess you could set a few claymores up and whatnot, but there's nothing wrong with changing it up here. I found this spot's always quite effective until the helicopters start coming. I think they start coming wave 22, I want to say. So when we get to wave 22, we'll be going underground, which is what the map's called, which is pretty cool. I like that they've got an underground section to it. I have to say, I do love the P90 compared to that other machine gun. The machine gun you unlock last. Obviously, this one you unlock second to last. I think it's like the best gun in the game. But this machine gun you unlock last, it's obviously one of the ones that also reloads quickly, so it's quite useful to have in your arsenal. But I find it just shoots so slowly. It's really frustrating, but that's why I've gone with the P90, because it does have 300 reserve, which is exactly the same as this. So it's got great capacity. I don't quite know how much it's got in the clip, though, to be honest. It doesn't look like it's got a 100 rounds in there, to be fair. What I might do is let myself shoot a full clip and then see what reserve I've got left, and I'll know what goes into it, because I reckon that's probably 50. But this is 100, and it looks like a massive clip compared to the other one, doesn't it? So a bit late there. So what you saw there was them spawn behind the bus. That's where they're going to spawn on the jug rounds when these guys come with the jugs as well eventually. So what I'm going to try to do now, you guys that have watched my other videos will probably laugh at this, but I'm going to try set some spawn traps up, right, for those guys. So hopefully then on the jug waves, all we have to deal with is the jugs. Now, I've got a bit of a bad rep for spawn traps in my recent videos because I always set them and I never set them off at the start. But I've been watching like Reddit guides on the maps, of course, and what I saw people do was they get a predator missile up, which puts you in like the aerial sort of missile screen, and that sort of lets you see when the enemies come onto the map, and it helps you set the traps off. So I might try that on one of the jug waves, and hopefully that will sort of prompt me to set my traps off. So round 15 is going to be our next jug wave. Our Claymore got that guy there that came up behind us, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I just like this spot, man, to be honest. It's pretty neat. I'm going to set a Claymore up there, I reckon, just to watch that way as well, because they do like to congregate it down at that end of the woods. Cool. I don't want to bore you guys too much by talking about the mode, because I get that for the returning viewers, and obviously I love my returning viewers. I don't want you to be watching the same video over and over and me talking about the same aspects of the game mode, but it's finding the balance between that and also for the newer viewers, showing them what this is all about, you know what I mean? And I guess we spoke about a lot already, and we sort of glanced over it a little bit, but you'll get the gist as you play it. I mean, this is fantastic, and to be honest, I think it's probably up there better than Zombies. At least some of the Zombies games. Maybe Black Ops 3 with Zombies would slightly edge this over everything, because that had a generational run, didn't it? And obviously you've got Zombies Chronicles within that too, which is just insane. What I'm going to do now is... What am I going to do now? I'm going to show off the spot on top of the truck and show you guys what it's all about and how it works. I don't remember whether I'm meant to move the sentry gun or not, or leave it where it is. I'm just going to leave it where it is, to be honest. When I say leave it where it is, it just goes like right here. And you jump up on the truck. Obviously, if you've got enemies as well coming in, hopefully your spawn traps and whatnot will have killed them. And you could sort of lie down here and head glitch your way to killing the juggernauts, which is pretty handy, because when it gets to the higher rounds, juggernauts get very hard to kill. They're very difficult. So you sort of just go like this. Obviously, they can still shoot you, so you got to be a little bit careful. And obviously, if there's one coming from a distance as well, he can get you from range. So I'm just going to be mindful of that now. My sentry guns actually just took out that one guy. The grenade sentry gun's a lot more effective at taking out juggernauts than the auto one is. But then the auto one's really good at taking out normal ground troops, because it just shoots that much quicker. That's how effective that spot is. I mean, we dealt with them in seconds and we barely took any damage there, which is pretty cool. Wave 15, and so next jug wave I think it's going to be 20, which will be 3 jugs. I think what we'll do is we'll do a few more rounds up here. I'm quite liking it out here. It feels quite good where we are. I'm going to call in a Riot Shield squad. Now you can choose between them and the Delta squad, but I'd much rather in this spot use the Riot Shield squad, because there's not a lot of cover. You typically want to use a Delta squad when there's a lot of terrain for them to take cover behind, and they can really utilize that. But when you're out in the open, you can't go wrong with the shields, of course, because they obviously provide cover for them, so they can be more out in the open and more involved. But the squads are really handy, and what's really cool about playing this mode on co-op is the fact that you can have 2 squads, so then you've got up to six men with you rather than 3. I can't call in another squad now. I'm stuck with what I've got, so it's quite good to sort of be able to on co-op call in 6 guys, because it's a massive help in fairness. You'll see here there's barely any guys coming. That's because we've obviously progressed to the next tier of enemies, the next difficulty of enemies. I'm just thinking ahead to what I want to do. I think what I want to go grab is another sentry gun. I'm going to get an auto one this time. The only annoying thing about the army guys is the case that they do follow you around. Now, that is a good thing. You'd almost want like a system in place, like a little improvement would be to, if you've, I forget what multiplayer it is, where you have a Harrier and you can sort of set it to come to your location and stay there. you'd sort of want that with these guys so they can stay up top, because they follow me down there now. I'm back up here now, and they're still down in the middle of the map, right in the thick of it. So they're going to struggle to get back to me. What I'll try do is I'll try help them out and help them get back up to me, because they're not actually too far away, in fairness to them, but sometimes that can just get them killed by them following you. So it'd be nice to have a little system in place for that. I've seen a lot of comments of people I'm mentioning on videos like, have you played the modded maps at all? And the answer is no, because I just play on Xbox One. I don't have a new Xbox. I don't have a I have a PC, of course. I don't have a PC that can run Modern Warfare 3 anymore. My PC can't even run Black Ops 3. I tried playing Town Reimagined, which is a great map. I love that map. And I can play it, but it's choppy. It's on really low quality. It's no good to watch, which is unfortunate. But my PC's 10 years old. I got it in 2016 at the time. And then it was like probably mid to high range, but now it's gone right out of date. All it would need is probably some new parts, a new graphics card, probably like some new running systems, some more RAM to get it working right. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy playing on Xbox, to be honest. There's so much you can do on this game mode, which makes it really underrated, because it's got such a sandbox. Like right now, we're just sort of going through the maps, enjoying them, talking about old times, talking about why the mode's so good and why I think it's better than zombies. And then later down the line, we can make videos on challenges and trying to make the game harder for ourselves, you know, and trying to beat our best rounds still with those limitations. Like, I saw one guy's comment on one of my last videos, and he said you should do a challenge where you pick up the guns off the floor and you can only use those for the game. And I thought that'd be such a cool idea to do something like that, you know. And that's the sort of thing that I want to incorporate in future videos. I think it'd be good, a good challenge, should I say, to make the game that much harder for me. Because I mean, that would change a lot, you know. And it's whether you'd allow yourself to have you know, score streaks, delta squads, that sort of thing, or whether you just go with ground guns, because that would make it really difficult. There's other challenges you can do as well, like pistol only or submachine gun only, that sort of thing. So there's a bit of a sandbox with this game. Or you could do like, you can only keep the start and loadout, you know, so like you dropped in on the map and you get what you get and you don't get upset. But no, it'll be good fun to do something like that. Let me know down below if you guys have got any ideas that you haven't already shared. Then feel free to drop them in the comments, because I'm all down for that. Obviously at the moment I'm just sort of happy playing through the maps and trying to beat my best waves and that sort of thing. But definitely in the future I'll be wanting to make videos on me sort of challenging myself and pushing my limits on this game, because I do think I'm a pretty good player of this game mode, and I do think that we could be up for a good challenge and get pretty far. So yeah, it'd be fun to do something like that. Right, let's take these guys out. I'm going to go grab some armor, because it is going to be Juggernauts next. 3 Juggernauts. We just lost an army man, so we've got 2 left. It's whether we do that same spot again, obviously, because we've got the army guys, haven't we? So I don't want the Juggernauts to just take them out and take the piss with them, but we'll see. We've also got the sentry gun, haven't we, up the top? Because one of the spawn spots for the jugs is on that zebra crossing, so it's whether we do like a jug wave where we're just sort of out in the open a bit and try to take them out as they are. What I might do is rig this with a bit of C4. I reckon 6 will probably do the job on this guy, and then go pop some claymores round down here. Oh, they've set off my C4s and it's not even killed him. He's sprinting, that guy, isn't he? God, it's mad how quick they move, isn't it? When there's when you're not like sort of looking their way. But these guys are fairly easy to take out. It's going to get much harder once we go up in the rounds, of course, and there's army guys coming after you as well and all that sort of thing. I mean, that's going to be difficult, but we just lost a man there, but we've managed to clear those guys out fairly easily. What I think I'm going to do now then is go down underground, because we're going to run into the rounds now where there's going to be helicopters, and it's going to get hairy up top. So a strat for this then is obviously popping your guns facing this way. I need to go grab my other one as well. I'm good for ammo. I've got a few claymores on these back stairs, which is really going to help us out. What I need to do in the intermission is go grab some flashbangs and refill my count on that. But yeah, the strat is you just sort of chill down here, have your sentry guns and your squad watching the one way and you watching this way. Fairly effective strategy, I reckon. This is what I do on the high rounds as well on this map, and I think it works quite well. My guy's still up there though, outside, so he's probably going to die. But I mean, you've got to strike the balance on this mode between sort of trying to protect your guys and protecting yourself. You don't want to let them die, but at the same time, you can't die for them, because if you die, the game's over. And that's the reality of it. So he's made it though. He's not done a bad job, to be fair to him. And then we'll go and help him now. I think that's perfectly reasonable. And it just gets us a bit closer as well to the machine, because I remember playing this map as a kid and the grenade machine felt so far away. It's such a marathon to get over here. Like, it takes up your whole 30 seconds. So if you can cut that down by leaving early just at the end of a round, then you do a good job at that. I think what we'll do as well, we'll start to place down a few of the spawn traps around the map. So I think 3 go there. So we'll just get that down in place and ready to go, because nothing should set that off other than ourselves if we double tap X, and that would be annoying if we did that. See, that's what I'm saying. So right now he's all the way over there. He's not too far away, but see how slow he moves, and he's going to have guys spawning all around him. He's going to get into a fight. So while having the army squad is really handy, they can get themselves killed pretty easily if you're not careful. Wow, okay, that guy just absolutely lasered me. But yeah, hopefully this spot's going to be good for us. Obviously, if we can get the spawn traps going, that would be great. I mean, you can get the spawn traps going on these normal rounds as well. We might do that, we might not. I think it gets fairly expensive and inefficient, to be honest. But it would take the pressure off these rounds and make sure that we get through them. Right now I'm bloody red screen, so I need to be careful that I don't go down. That guy's dead. The trouble is, what you don't have is a sentry gun helping you here. So if you don't have like an army squad with you, it can be difficult to deal with these guys. But what we'll do is when the first helicopter comes, we'll go around the map and sort of set up our traps, if you will, for the Juggernaut waves. I think 26 is going to be 3 Juggernauts and men to deal with. There'll be a bit to do with that, but we'll get it sorted. What we're going to go do now then, I'm going to go grab some ammo. I'm going to go grab an army, have it in my back pocket, because I have a sneaky feeling round 23 there's going to be a helicopter coming. So if I call them in now, they take 30 seconds to get on the map. They're going to come down here. The helicopter will probably take them out. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is go place 3 of these down by here, because this is going to be another one of the spawn trap spots. We'll get that sorted. There's one more to do and a few claymores to put down, but you don't want to put the claymores down until you're on the round of the Juggernauts, because obviously these waves, they'll get set off, which will then use up our C4s that we put down stupidly. So we don't want to be doing that. And also, we don't want to double tap X either. If you double tap X, it sets off the C4s, so that's a mistake if you do that. They're all coming from in front, which isn't a bad thing. Like, you'd want them to be coming from in front, but at the same time, that means I'm doing all the heavy lifting. I've got 2 sentry guns worth 7 grand behind me, and they're doing nothing for me. They're not helping me whatsoever. So it might be a good idea to have one of my sentry guns facing out this way with me as well. Not too sure really. We'll see. One of my C4s behind us has just gone off. Not the C4s, one of my claymores on the back stairs. That means someone's come in. And that's when obviously having the sentry guns behind you is useful, because you don't have to look, you know, you just know they've got your back, especially when there's not too many enemies coming that way. They'll just sort of deal with the hassle for you. Cool. Okay, so 23 then. We've got a little bit to go until our next Juggernaut wave, but what we'll do now is we'll make our way around the map and place down our claymores where we need to. I think should we place down claymores? No, probably shouldn't, because we don't want these going off on this round, because that will that's not what we want for the strategy. So I think 1 goes there. I'm going to put 2 there just because I'm superstitious. I'm going to make my way round then to the grenade machine, buy some body armor, because I keep nearly getting red screened where we are right now, so I need to be careful of that. And there is a claymore there. What you want to do is sort of, if you're out in the open and the helicopter locks onto you, if you sort of crouch when it starts shooting, then it locks onto your head. Sorry guys, I was Trying to make sure I don't die whilst I was saying that. But yeah, if it locks onto you and you're sort of standing or crouched, if you lie down, then it won't be able to hit you. Or if you crouch, just changing stance really. If you're already lying down, then you've got no chance it's going to hit you no matter which way you go, because obviously if it locks onto your head at the lowest, it's going to shoot your legs when you stand up, sort of thing. But it's a cool little spot to navigate it when you're outside. Like then I was hit by a claymore, could have gone down, but because I could crouch and dodge out the way, saved me. Same here, gonna wait for it to lock on, start shooting, just crouch down, change your stance, be sorted. So I'm gonna get our squad called in, and now again I'm just debating whether to put one of these out just here, you know, just sort of causing a bit of chaos there. Trouble is though as well, the enemies will grenade that, so that won't be very good for us. Guys have actually come in there, which is handy because they're right outside, so I'll give them a chance to come back in. Use up the 12 seconds. Hopefully they'll make their way inside. Cool stuff. So going to be on 24 now then. We're getting on quite well. We're 10 waves off our personal best, which is really good. I'm looking for that 33 because I know for a fact that it's not a juggernaut wave, so we should, he says, be able to beat that, hopefully. If we don't bottle it on the jug rounds with the guys coming, because obviously we haven't had one of those yet. See, this is where having the 2 sentry guns watching your back is handy, because the combination of the two is really, really helpful. Like, you can't have really one without the other in this spot. And our guys are just getting packed in here. Hang on. I think one of them have just been mauled by a dog. I think he's dead, actually. No, he's alright. He's alright. I think he's lost his shield. Oh, he's dead now. Oh, God. Oh, I had a bit of lag then. Did you guys see that? That's almost always my worst fear, is being on a good run in the game crashing or my Xbox turning off. I was playing one game before, not today, but I was playing a while ago, and so I have a cable that plugs into the Elgato which records the game audio, and it stroked the button of the Xbox and turned it off. If you guys have got an Xbox One, you'll know that they're very touch sensitive, and both of my guys have just died there, which really isn't handy. But yeah, it sort of just tapped the button really lightly, the lightest taps of all, and turned the console off, and I lost my game. I was just playing for a bit of fun, but it was annoying to say the least. So we've lost our body armor, lost our guys. So what I think I'm gonna go do is buy another squad for the back pocket. That shouldn't be able to shoot me through there. I'm gonna go buy some body armor. I'm gonna get some more claymores. I'm going to buy some more P90 ammo as well. I love using this P90, man. It's such a good gun. Just fires so quickly. You know, when you want to just do something with a bit of urgency, that machine gun's not the one. Like this one's, I love this machine gun, but the other one's so crap. Cool. Just being careful that we don't run into any claymores again placed by the enemies, because that was that nearly got us killed last time. They're normally on these easier maps, what gets you killed is those claymores, because they're bloody unpredictable. You think you know where they're going to be, and then they're completely somewhere else. So 26 is going to be jugs, and so we don't want to be putting down our claymores just yet. What I'm going to go do, I'm going to shoot this helicopter down, call in the squad, and then I will buy some ammo. That's the one. Just lie down there because I think I crouched a bit early, so I just wanted to make sure that I didn't lose my body armor that I just literally purchased. That would have been annoying. Cool. Okay, so pull those guys in. I was gonna say though, like I say, I don't really want to talk about what's going on in my life too much, because I don't know who's gonna really care about that. But this week has been a stressful week, and this is one part of the week where, like, you know, when you're really tired and you're sort of down and you don't know really what to do with yourself and you're sort of lazing around. This is one part of the week where I feel like alive, and I sort of can come into it and really be my best version of myself. And, you know, talking to you guys, even though I'm not actually having a conversation, you know, makes you feel like you've got a bit more of a purpose to things. And I really enjoy making these videos for that. You know, after a stressful week, sometimes gaming just doesn't hit the same anymore, especially when you work a job. So to actually have a reason to play and make videos for people, and people enjoying them as well, it adds so much more incentive to doing things. So yeah, I've been looking forward to, in other words, making this video this week, because I've had quite a long week, man. It's been stressful. I'm nearly due to sort of have a holiday as well, which is nice. I haven't had any time off, I think, since proper time off since December. So it's been 5 months, which is a long time, really. Our guys are getting packed in here, though, aren't they? Really. I mean, they're not doing too well for themselves, that's for sure. I'm just trying to think of how we're going to place down our claymores. Obviously, because we'll keep the helicopter in the air, that's for sure. But I'm thinking about our army men, and I obviously don't want them to die whilst I'm going around the map. But I think we'll have to do what we've got to do here, because they're bound to follow me around, aren't they? Hopefully they'll use their brains and stay inside. They look like the sort of humming and ahhing. I've just nearly walked into a claymore there. I've seen that. I don't know why that didn't go off, to be fair. Oh, that's shooting at me a bit there, isn't it? Cool. Okay, sorry I'm going quiet again there, guys. It's just want to lock in and focus up. Make sure we're not doing anything stupid. Because for the jug round, that's going to laser my guys over there, isn't it? Oh, God. Hang on. Let's just get him a bit weak. Get him looking at me a bit. I don't want to kill him just yet, because I need to go get some ammo and set some more traps up. You want him to sort of just lock onto you, though, don't you? Just look at me. Look at me. No, he's shooting at my guy. Sort of want him to be looking at me, don't you? He's just picked off one of my lads. I reckon what I'm going to have to do, if I want a squad, I'm just going to have to buy another one, aren't I? That's going to be the cruel way of doing things here. So, yeah, you want to start the round on these jug waves then by that car over there where we were, because the goal is to be sat on top of that. With the jugs, obviously, if you're starting a tunnel, that's not going to happen. So I think what we're going to go do is go buy an army, call it in, buy a pred, run over to the grenade machine. We're going to buy some flashbangs. Well, if we don't need flashbangs, we're going to buy claymore and C4 and some more body armor as well. Because even though it's gold, when we got shot, it shows you how much you've got left, and we don't have a whole lot left. Pretty low, so I have a feeling that spawn trap that's set up in that corridor isn't going to work, because we're going to be too close to it. I think that's probably going to be a waste of a setup, but it's all right. It's all right. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. So where do we want to stand for this? I can't remember where we went in the video. I think it was just here, to be honest. I might be absolutely wrong here. You sort of just go on the laptop, and then you see there we got those initial guys, and we've only got 6 enemies left now. So I think most of that's going to be made up from dogs and a couple ground guys. So yeah, we've got 3 dogs and 3 juggernauts left. So that's worked an absolute treat, that has, to be fair. And then we can just take out this first juggernaut, hopefully with the help of our army guys. You just get that massive headshot multiplier here. You're able to take out these big guys, which is really handy. Got another one coming down straight ahead as well. Should be able to take him out nice and easy. I think this is one of the first times I've managed to do a spawn trap and actually pull it off and get it to work, which is impressive for me. If you guys are returning viewers to the channel, you'll know I'm useless at making the spawn traps work. So this last guy is going to be a riot shield guy. So how do we want to deal with him? And sort of just jump around him a little bit, and then when he gets up, flashbang. Turn your back as well if you throw a flashbang down in that sort of situation. You see here, he's finished his animation. You now want to sort of throw another one and deal with him like that. Nice and straightforward. Going to go buy some more flashbangs. I don't think we need any body armor. Obviously, our sentry guns are untouched. I think that was a home run of a juggernaut round, that was. If we can replicate that going forward, we'll be laughing. We'll be absolutely laughing. What we might want to do is sort of do the spawn traps on these rounds as well. I was hoping I'd get around that. I think I did a little bit, to be fair, but I think it got me a little bit. Cool. Our army men are all over the place at the moment, aren't they? God, everywhere. I mean, the one guy's miles away. Actually, no, he's alright. He's pretty close to us. So, as long as they're inside under cover, it's not too bad. But they just have no urgency to getting back to base, do they? was just saying, it'd be nice if you could lock them down in a certain area. I don't mind helping them out here too much, though. It's not too bad here, to be fair. Yeah, those spawn traps work to treat, and that's the idea, isn't it? If you can get those going for you, then you'll be laughing, because all you've got is dogs and juggernauts. It's nice and straightforward. The chaos of this game mode comes when you don't do that, and you've got juggernauts, men, guys running around shooting your dogs, biting your ankles off, helicopters in the air, that sort of thing. It makes it like 10 times more stressful. These guys run away as well. I swear, as you go through the rounds on this, they do get harder. They do start to strategize and flank and strategically push you when you're not expecting them to. So for this, I don't really want to lose my guys. Okay, I just thought I killed the helicopter. I was going to say, definitely don't want to shoot the helicopter down just yet. I don't want to lose my guys, but at the same time, I want to get my C4s popped down again for the next jug wave. I think we'll try and manage our way through these normal waves without using spawn traps. Not only does it make it a little bit more fun, so actually doing something, but it also is easier for us to then have these spawn traps available for the jug waves rather than just using them every time, because if it's a jug wave, then we've got to set it up like sorry guys, I just don't want to get absolutely murked by that helicopter there. Yeah, what I was going to say was, if we're setting them up every round, it's going to make it really difficult for us. Hopefully then, lost a bit of health to that helicopter. I was going to say, sorry, I was absolutely waffling then, because I was trying to not get our guys killed. We've managed to save one of them, and I was trying not to lose my body armor at the same time. What I was going to say was, if we can just use the traps and jug rounds, then I'll be happy, because trying to set them up every single round, not only will that make the gameplay boring, but I think as well it's going to be hard to then set up for those jug waves, because we're not going to have the time or the money in between rounds to do it. I'm just thinking now, I've got a pred in my pocket and I've only got one guy left, so I'm going to have to use this pred at some point, because really I'm going to want another army squad. They're just so good, aren't they? They're really helpful to have. You notice it when you don't have them, especially when you've got like one left versus the 3. Makes such a big difference, man. Yeah, we'll try lock it down this wave. Like I say, I think it's going to be 30, isn't it, the next jug wave, every 4 rounds now. So that guy's down and out now, unfortunately. So it's just going to be us, and we'll see whether it spikes in difficulty or not. I'm just going to chuck a nade out there, see what that does for me. Should be able to at least get that guy. Those really unarmored guys, they're not easy guys, because they're the ones that bloody put down the claymores and kill us in the end. So they're tough, you know, they're tough. They're silent but deadly ones, if you will. Got a few guys actually coming down the back way, but our sentry guns dealt with those, and that's why you have them there. You know, if you're playing co-op on this as well, you do the similar sort of setup. I've done a setup where you sort of lie down facing either way in a tunnel. That's pretty effective as well. I think that's what I did when I did the round 33 co-op on this. There's a tunnel method. You can play with randoms on this as well, and I've only ever done that once, but I remember it being really good. I played on Resistance, and we got like to a high 30s wave on it, I reckon. It was really fun doing that. Right, okay, so what have we got then? We need to get some more body armor, actually, don't we? I think we've done all the spawn traps we need to do. So we need to use our missile, get another army in our pocket, buy some body armor, and I think that's it, isn't it? To be honest, I'm just going to call this in now. There's no point keeping that, because all we really want that for is an emergency for the juggernauts, and obviously to see the spawns so we can set the traps off at the right time. Just get into the bush shelter quickly so that doesn't absolutely murk me. We'll just go around the long way as well, play it safe. Don't know what claymores have been placed about the place. What you don't want to do, obviously, it's really easy to die in these waves, because if you set a claymore off, you're red screened, and then the helicopter has one burst at you, you're done. So just making sure that doesn't happen. I just set a claymore off there and I didn't even see it. And obviously you don't want it to shoot your C4s either. That's very bad if it happens. See, like on red screen now, if I run into a claymore here, it's going to shoot me. It's going to down me, sorry, should I say. Cool. Okay, so we've got some more body armor. Then we'll make our way back over. Just try to play this safe. It's locked onto me now, so I'm just going to crouch. When you hear that wind up, that's when it locks on. It's not when I actually start shooting. It's when it makes that noise. It's like an audio prompt, should I say? Sorry. Cool. Okay, so we're going to get some ammo as well in between rounds, I reckon. It's whether we call an army now or whether we call it in the intermission, obviously, because I'm just thinking it's going to be jugs on 30, so it might be worth doing around without them. But no, if I die because I haven't called them in, then that's going to piss me off. So no, we won't do that, guys. Forget what I just said. Ignore me. What I'll do is I'll call them in now. They take 30 seconds to come in, so helicopter doesn't shoot at this helicopter, if that makes sense. So you can just sort of have, I always think of it as like it's like free time essentially now to get things done. And we'll take that out just before it can shoot the guys, because it can only shoot them once they're landed, and that's the round done. And then what I'm going to go grab is a missile, and have the same setup where I've got one in my back pocket then, and that'll be us sorted. All we'll need to do in the intermission is put down those couple claymores for the, just bought an airstrike, fuck's sake. Hang on, let me throw that over there and then get back under the tunnel, because I'm used to buying an airstrike for a jug wave. Can you imagine if it like had a hole in the roof and just blew me up there as that came down? It'd been hilarious. Probably wouldn't be funny at all because I'd be dead, but it'd be pretty funny. That guy always catches me off guard up there. And also, you've got to be careful, these dogs don't blow you up, because they've got C4s on their chest, so they can catch you off guard as well. I think I've died to a few dogs recently. Just been naded as well. My god, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's nice to have the army guys in with you, because out in this open bit, because they sort of lock it down for you. Whereas now I'm just taking the brunt of the force. Oh, that dog went straight for my sentry gun. He didn't even go for me. That's why I love the P90 as well, because it's so good at taking out these dogs, because you can just sort of really spray and pray at the floor, because they're so difficult to shoot at. Same with the ground guys, to be honest, because they take so many bullets. It's nice to just have something that gets the damage into them. The only thing is, of course, I feel like I go through ammo quicker in this than I do in the machine gun, which is weird, because it's got literally the same ammo reserves as the machine gun. Probably because it shoots so quick. I don't know why my guys are outside. They're literally going to get themselves killed. What the hell are they doing? To be honest, if all goes well, though, for the jug wave, and I don't set off my traps like a moron, I should be good, because I won't need them. What I'm not going to do now is buy another army, because I'm not wasting my money doing that. Or should I? Or should I? I don't know. This is where I wish I could ask you guys, like, pause the game and say, what should I do next? Because what I don't want to do is die, not do something, be lazy and die because of it. And obviously, as I go outside now, I'm probably going to lose that guy anyway. So I'm literally going to have no one with me for this difficult round. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I'm going to grab some more claymores, that's for sure, from here. Yeah, I mean, I might just buy another army squad, to be honest. What's it going to cost me? 7,500, isn't it? Because I'm going to have to buy another missile, and then another squad. Well, squad first, then a missile. So I could do that, couldn't I guess? It wouldn't be the end of the world if I did that. Yeah, let's do that. What do we need? We need ammo as well, don't we? I'm going to go drop down, buy some ammo first. Call in the missile. I may as well use that on the helicopter to get some out of it. Then go buy the squad, buy the rocket, start at the right location. Cool, let's go. It'd been a shame if I'd missed that. To be fair, that gave me 1,500 just from shooting that helicopter down, so that's paid for half of the missile, more than half of it. Cool, so buy them first, then buy a pred, and then we'll let them drop into the map, of course, and get sorted with that, and we'll get into our spot ready for the jug wave. Obviously, one of them comes right here, don't they? May as well get on our laptop now then. Cool. This is where my claymores have all despawned. Oh, like, that one didn't work on those guys, so I'm gonna Gonna try drop a missile on them there. That's done it pretty well, and I guess that's why you have the pred just in case, because for some reason my claymores must have gone there and not worked properly. We're good though, we're good. We're good. Let's get the headshots going on this guy then, if we can. There's a few people over there, isn't there? What I'm trying to do is not let my right shield guys get killed too much. Now, these jugs can still kill you, of course, so you got to be a little bit careful, but I mean, it is a pretty good spot, isn't it? It's all about trying to make it easier for yourself, I guess, on these waves, because it can be so difficult with the jugs. I mean, look how many bullets he's taking. We're literally doming him in the head, and he's not going down whatsoever. This guy's got his back to me. Let's see how many bullets this guy takes. I mean, that is insane, isn't it? If you're just trying to shoot them and kill them with bullets, you'd be doing it for ages. That dog seems to have like made my army guys get trapped inside for whatever reason, so that's pretty interesting. I think what I'll do is I'll take this dog out, wait for my health to regen, and then I'll make my way down. I'm gonna have to grenade this dog, aren't I? Be funny if I go down now cooking that grenade. Cool, that was pretty nice. Oh, he's doing a little bit of damage to me, isn't he? Need to be careful we don't go down here, because unlike zombies, if you go down on this game mode, you get shot at whilst you're on the ground still, and you've got like a red bar counting down. If you watch my last video, we had so many clutch moments where like we nearly died and we somehow made it through. I don't know how we survived half the time, because we'd go down and like it would be counting down for us to die, and we'd somehow made it and like killed someone at the last second with the last bullet, because all you get is a pistol. You have to either shoot someone and you get up, which is really hard, because obviously you've seen how many bullets these guys sponge. Best bet is a dog, of course. If a dog's chasing you, then you can sort of shoot the dog. They don't tend to have more health as the game goes on. They sort of stay the same. I'm gonna pop a few claymores around my back here just to watch the stairwell, and then we'll get around the front. Those guys are gonna come up the top side, aren't they? Oh, it really annoys me when they go up around the top by the zebra crossing, because I need them out here in front of me. This is where I need like the crowd control with the riot shields. Cool, we're on 31 though, so fingers crossed. Now we'll clear through to 33, hopefully. I don't think there's been too many times where I've died in my videos on a normal sort of regular wave. I think Village was the last time where we obviously had a really unfortunate death on that. But that map got difficult with where the spot was going to be, because we'd sort of just been stuck. See that guy top left of the map? He's like proper just fixed in place, isn't he, him? No, he's coming now. He was like stuck there for ages. Ah, look, he's a claymore guy. He's been putting his bloody claymores down by the grenade machine, hasn't he? Bastard. Right, okay. Pop a few C4s down there then. What you don't want to do when you've got your C4s out is have the helicopter shoot at you, because it can shoot the C4s on the ground and blow them up, which would suck, which it might do now. Literally, as I said that, it's literally done that to me. Hopefully though, because we've got this bus in the way, we'll be all right. All it is now is about not going down again. I think he's shooting at my guy, to be honest. Yeah, he was. Okay, so we need to be careful, because we know, right, we know that the claymore guy's been meddling with the grenade machine over there, putting his traps down. We've got no self-revive, so if we go down now, we're done. We're out. So we've got to be careful here. So what I want to do is get my P90 out, make sure I'm checking the corners, looking for those red lasers, and playing it safe. What I won't do is I'm not going to set this claymore up here for now, because I don't want to get it shot out of my hand again and go down. So there's one there. It's funny, isn't it, that they actually stay where they've been putting the claymores down and around. There's one on the box itself as well. I bloody knew he was doing something around there. Okay, so hopefully play that safe. First thing I'm going to buy is body armor, and then hopefully we'll be able to oh, he's absolutely lasering me there still. No worries, no worries. We'll be able to put our C4s down, hopefully. And that's our first down then, 31. That's not too bad, to be honest. I'll take that, in fairness. What do we want to go do now then? Sort of want to go buy some more C4s to have them in the pocket. I think I'm set up now for the jug wave. I think I've got all my spawn traps down and ready. So all I want to do is make sure that I've got enough in my back pocket to deal with life, whatever it throws at me. And I need another army as well. Obviously, I've only got 14k in the bank, which is a shame. So what was our? It was 30, wasn't it? Yeah. So next one's gonna be what? 34 plus 4. Yeah. That's the maths on that one. Yeah. So got a bit of time to build our money up, which is good, isn't it? That's like the trouble with a map like Offshore. You have back-to-back jug waves, so like you can soon blast through your money, especially if you go down a stupid death. It can be really hard to get yourself back up to where you were. But we should be good here. We're pretty well set up, to be honest. And luckily, when we went down then, it didn't blow up all over the C4s by the truck, if you saw that. Like, only one of them went off, which was really handy. I'm surprised it didn't set off, like, some kind of chain reaction, to be fair. But no, cool, we're good. So I'm going to get this till it's black smoke. That means it's nearly down and out. I'm going to call in the right team now. Give them a few seconds to sort of have the chopper come over, and then I'll play it safe. I'll just shoot it now so we don't lose any guys. We need any ammo now. We literally just brought some, I think, haven't we? I won't bother putting any claymores behind us because we're full on claymores. Hopefully we won't have to put any more down until 33 when we're setting up for the jug wave. But yeah, we should be, fingers crossed, on our way to beating our highest wave on this map, which is going to be really good. Because this is really tough to play solo. Because, excuse me, if you don't get yourself set up in a good location, it's really hard to actually find somewhere to hold down and lock down. This spot's really good though with this wall. I would have probably gone behind that counter, to be honest, if I hadn't watched any videos on someone playing it. But this is the ideal spot for where you want your army guys to be, because they're just going to lock it down here. Really lock down this sort of area, because this can get crazy out here. I mean, you can see how many red dots are on the map. Look at that. There's so many red dots coming in from literally everywhere. Sort of want to try help them the best we can as well, of course, because we want these guys to last now until the jug round on 34 if we can, because they haven't got too far to go. I think we'll probably have at least one, but to be honest, it's all the grenades that keep going off, isn't it? And the dogs and the right shield squads, because I mean, now there's one guy who's lost his shield already. I reckon he'll be dead pretty soon, because once they lose their shield, they lose their explosive sort of resistance a bit as well. If they take enough bullets to the face with the shield as well, they'll just drop it, which is really annoying. I think there's a few guys back there. I'm not going to risk it too much. There's no need to. I think that guy with no shield's gone and just sort of took them all out the best he can. There's a guy over there. There's one shooting at me from up here as well on the right. I'm getting lasered again. It's always from that angle as well. Well, what have we got left then? What have we got left? So we've got 1, 2. We've got 2 guys left. I think we've got 2 guys left, haven't we? Got no body armor. Thing is, what I don't want to do is have that helicopter shoot the guys. So I think I'm going to shoot down the helicopter now, get it dealt with. Hopefully, anyway, those guys don't try to shoot the helicopter. They're really stupid when they go outside and try to take it out. It's actually, the helicopter's actually hovering over my sentry guns. So I think I'm going to have to go from this way, which is fine, because we can shoot it from up here. Down here, sorry. Oh, we are nearly dead. My god, that didn't work then. I think I just crouched a bit too early, and then I also lied down too early. I don't think the helicopter actually ever can fully kill you. It has to sort of wound you to that state. But when you've got more than one helicopter on the more difficult maps, obviously that's when it can do real damage to you and hurt you bad. Don't know of any claymore spots that are down around here. Saying that, we've just ran into one there, haven't we? What do we need then? We just need body armor from here, nothing else. And then in the intermission of next round, of course, we'll be putting our claymores down ready for the jugs. I think we're good on ammo because we've got full P90. Hopefully these guys will be able to get back inside quick enough. I've got 10 seconds. Come on, guys. Get back inside. Get back to the spot. I'd love to be able to sort of like run around and do massive loops and trains on this map on the normal waves. But to be honest, it's just inefficient. It doesn't do the waves quickly. You're likely to die every single wave, every single normal wave. Like, I always think on this game mode, these waves are the ones that you should be getting through. Like, the difficulty spikes of each Juggernaut waves are the hard parts. And like, these waves should be the ones that, right, you build your points up on, build your money up, sorry, and you get through them and you deal with what comes your way. We've lost all our army guys as well, so what I'll do is in this intermission between now and the jugs, I'll buy another squad and then buy a pred, which is good because we've got a fresh squad then, haven't we? 3 men rather than 2 is always better, isn't it? Those dogs come around that corner quick, don't they? And obviously this is my PB here, so we'll see how tough this is and see why we died all those years ago. I don't know when I set that. It must have been over before 2020, I'd say, way before 2020. We're actually quite weak here. Just knife that guy in the face as well, because we've got no body armor left. That guys have all been deaded, killed. Sorry. What am I even saying? What am I even saying? This is insane. Right. Okay. Yeah, saying like the difficulty spikes as well. Like you're typically meant to die on the jug waves. These ones, build your points up, coast along, get yourself sorted. I've just heard that guy place down a bloody claymore. I don't know if you guys heard that. He ran away from me, put a claymore down, somewhere in that building. I think that's really cool that you actually see them go put claymores down rather than just spawning in though. It's pretty neat. And there's an audio cue for it as well. It's really cool. Our sentry guns have done so well. I've never played a game where the sentry guns have lasted so long. Cool. Okay, so what do we want to go do first then? We need to get body armor. We need to put our claymores down over there. We need to come back around, get a squad, get a pred. I think we get a squad, get a pred last, get ammo last. I think we go through here now and set ourselves up. What I'm going to do is check on these C4s because it's been a while. It's going to cost me nothing to quickly check that everything's hunky-dory, which is not. So that's a good check from us, actually. Good spot there, because that would have fucked us again. Hopefully we don't go down here placing these down. Don't think that's going to be able to shoot me from there. Cool. Okay, let's just run around this way, play it dead safe, not run any risks there. We know this is clear from claymores you see from those enemies, because like I say, that is what will get us killed on these easier waves, if anything. It's just about getting your gun up ready and looking for those lasers, because they do have a rendering distance to them, so you won't see them necessarily straight away. Even those ones have despawned, to be honest. Maybe they despawn then on the waves. Maybe I shouldn't set them up so early, because I have been doing them quite early, haven't I, guys? Right, I'm gonna wait for this to have a pop at me. I'm gonna try use this for cover. I don't know if it's gonna be able to shoot me through it. And then I'm preempting that there's gonna be something going on around here. So I'm weak enough for a claymore to take me out here, aren't I? Wait for it to lock onto me again. And then just lie down. Fill myself up on all that good stuff. Go down through the tunnel if we can. Cool. Okay, we've made it, guys. We have made it. What do we want to do next? We want to shoot down. I'm calling the army first. Yeah, we want to get ammo last, don't we, really? That was a claymore going off there. Let's make a beeline to the bus stop if we can. Cool. Okay. This is a really good spot, really, for taking out the helicopters on, because it's not like behind you down the side bit. It can't get you through the metal, which is pretty neat. Cool. So that's our personal best done and out the way then, guys, which is good. I'm happy about that, because it's nice, isn't it? Now we can sort of not relax, but we ain't got the pressure of beating our best score now. We've done it. We've been there. We've sorted it. We've also checked our spawn traps as well, made sure that they're all down and sorted. We've not got a lot of money, actually, so we need to make sure we don't go down and do anything stupid. Just about dodged that claymore there. There's another one in there. My God. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we just want to obviously make sure now we're not doing anything stupid, because if we go down, it's going to cost us 4 grand. We're only going to have 3k in the bank, so that's not going to be very good. But we should be okay here. Get our pred missile up on the screen, and then just watch the guys spawn in. Set off our stuff. Take those dogs out. We've got 4 enemies left. I reckon one of them is going to be a dog. That is us sorted again for the jug wave. This means then that we should be chilling. We should be pretty good. Hopefully we'll just be able to take out the jugs and crack on again to 38. I think it'll be, won't it, next jug wave. Obviously there's going to be a big one coming around that corner now any second. Sort of want to try help our guys out if we can and not get them all killed. Obviously they do have the shield, so they should be good, but It's nice to throw some flashbangs down, isn't it? Help the guys out. I think there's one left down there, isn't there? He should be nearly dead now, shouldn't he? Surely. I mean, that headshot multiplier's got to be doing something to him, hasn't it? My God, look how many bullets he's sponging to the brain. Right, okay, let's get our P90 going. Shoot this guy in the back. Cool. I'm going to throw a flashbang up against the wall there, I reckon. Jump around behind him. He does drop his right shield at some point as well. I feel like these right shield ones are always quite easy to take out, though, in comparison to those big ones, because they have a lot less health, of course. And the one thing I love about this strategy is the fact that you don't lose your sentry guns, because they are damn expensive. I mean, we wouldn't be able to run this if we were running out of, sentry guns, sorry. If we were using our sentry guns in this method and they were dying every jug wave, we'd be out of money, because, I mean, we've got 10k in the bank. Those sentry guns are 7 grand to buy both of them. So, just shows you, doesn't it? Just shows you. I'm going to not be an idiot. I'm going to go buy some ammo, because I've done it in the past where I'm like, oh, I've got enough bullets for the round, and then I've ran out and nearly died. And did that last video. We didn't die, but we nearly did. So, yeah, we'll just make sure we're fully stocked on that sort of thing, and we're ready to go then. So next jug wave is going to be 38. It'll be similar drill to last time. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with the juggies again. All it is about making no silly mistakes between now and then, and also making sure that we're set up with the spawn traps, because they're so handy on those jug waves. And that's the beauty of it. I mean, if you guys have been watching my other videos, I bet you're thinking to yourself, now how far could have we got on those other waves if we were doing that all those other times on those other maps? Sorry, because honestly, it opens another door to the possibilities of high rounds when you're spawn trapping the enemies. Even on these waves, to be honest, but I find these quite fun to play through anyway, to be honest. And it's, like I say, it becomes expensive doing it on these rounds as well, because you got to literally do like more than what you do on the jug waves. So you can imagine how much that costs. We're nearly red screened here, so I'm just going to play a bit more reserved and not push out too much. We've got one guy left now. I mean, they put in a shift last round, to be honest, so against those big jugs, so I'm not surprised that they've gone now. If that one guy does go down, what I think I'll do, he said go down like we're playing Fortnite or something, but it's he's just gonna die, isn't he? This is where I'm red screen, you see, and this is where it's just good to throw a flashbang and sort of get yourself sorted. And I mean, they're going for the sentry guns as well, which is really saved me then. That's a little glitch there, isn't it? Sort of in the making. Going around that corner, they just see those sentry guns first and lock onto them. What I won't do then here is I'm not going to go around and put my C4s down. I'm just going to, because we've got a second to breathe, I've got a menu up that sort of tells me what's coming. So, yeah, I mean, we've got one helicopter every single round when there's not juggernauts. So, in that case, we're always going to have something in the sky for those jug waves. So, hopefully, we'll be able to set the map up every single time. Going to buy some ammo. Going to go buy an army as well again, I reckon. It's just good to have, isn't it? I mean, we're not too bad on money. As long as, like I say, we don't go down, we don't lose our self-revive, we should be fairly good. And it's all about playing it safe from here on out. I mean, I think in arcading, we ran out of money towards the end of it. I won't spoil it for you guys that haven't watched it, because I'm sure you'll probably want to, if you've enjoyed this video, you'll probably want to go see that. So I won't spoil it, but I mean, we did get short on cash in that game, which kind of threw us off a little bit towards the end. Won't spoil it again, but it was a great video, great playthrough. And I mean, I've got an insane high round on that for how difficult the map is. I'm just going to pop and buy some body armor then, make sure that we're fully stocked on that, because that is underrated on this game mode. I love it on offshore actually, because you spawn in with 750. When you buy it from the machine, you only get 250 and you can't get more than that. But on offshore, when you play and you spawn in first, you get 750, and it's like, it unlocks a lot for you. It's really handy to have. I'm just going to go this way, to be honest, and try and make sure we're not losing any of this armor. I don't think there's any claymores placed in and around here, so we'll just take cover for a second. I mean, I love this map design. It's such a cool map. It's a great multiplayer map as well. I was saying in one of my other videos how cool it would be if they made Spec Ops on the face-off maps. I'm pretty sure that you can do that on the modded MW3. There's something nice about playing the original one, the one I grew up playing, you know, rather than it being modded. I always find when you do end up modding games, it does like take the magic away from it, because it's like not what you remembered. And half of what makes these games so good is the fact that we played them as kids and we grew up on them, and we've got so many memories playing them. I've just had to buy another set of body armor because I was going to say if that took off my body armor, then I'd be an angry man. But we've got 150 left, so we just lost 100 there, which is really annoying. Yeah, that helicopter sort of lasered us really. Cool. Anyway, we've got a squad. We only got 5k in the bank, so we need to be building up our money here, don't we? When's the next jug wave? Is it 38? Yes, it's 38. So we've got 36, 37, and that's when we've got to start prepping for the insanity of the next jug wave. Cool. I do get panicked because I'm like, oh shit, is it going to be jugs now? And I'm not ready for it, but no, we're good, we're good. That'll be it when it, like, we'll forget it's jugs and then we'll die a stupid death, probably. I'm just going to go hide over here so that dog doesn't take off all my armor, because they are buggers for doing that. I can't even get a look in here because these guys are just all hiding, aren't they? It's not too bad, to be honest. Just take out that dog. The reason why they're coming for me is because they go for the sentry guns first, the dogs, and you just stand there barking at them. So when they're like running straight past the guys, that'll be why they're doing that. And to be honest, it's better that way, because if you kill them out in here with all your guys, they'll obviously the explosive damage will do a lot of damage to your guys. I nearly just ran into a grenade there. That's the thing, isn't it? It's the explosives that really get your men killed at the end of the day. Just try help the sentry guns out, because that's an expense that I don't want to suffer right now, is to buy another sentry gun. We don't have a lot of money in the bank, to be honest. We need to be setting up our traps at the end of next round. That's blew itself up, that has. That's exactly what I didn't want. It's one of them, isn't it? Do you reckon we'll be able to do a round without that grenade sentry gun? What we don't want to do, right, is not buy it and then this one get killed because we don't have that one. What it's done is it shot that and blew itself up because that's right in its line of sight. Okay. Look, I don't want the helicopter to kill my guys, so I think what I'm going to do is take out the helicopter, just go buy a sentry gun, play it dead safe. Oh my god, that helicopter took some bullets, didn't it then? My god. Cool. Okay, I think we're pretty decent on body armor, to be fair to us. So, yeah, I'm just going to make a beeline for the grenade machine, I reckon. Buy another sentry gun, and that'll be that, I reckon. Yeah, because we'll leave the helicopter in the air, won't we, in between the intermission next time, so we can put our traps around. 2 guys left, one without a shield, one with. We've got 12 seconds to go. I'm just going to go grab some ammo because I'm low on everything. It's deceiving because that's it goes red when you're low, and that's a 73 and it's white still, but trust me, that is low because once you reload you'll have nothing left. Cool. Set up again. I reckon the guys will probably die this round, which obviously you never want them to, but if they're going to die, then that means we can buy a new army ready for the jug wave, which will be neat. He's getting absolutely lasered then. You see that? My word. Cool. Okay. Wow, okay, we need to be careful. I'm going to throw a flashbang in there, actually. Just to sort of... That was very good, because we had a dog on its way in as well. I'm just going to throw a few nades out there as well. And that's the thing, isn't it? I've just heard a claymore go down as well again in that building. If you remember last time that went off and nearly took out our armor again. So it's a good job that we bought the sentry guns, because they've just covered our back right there. And they're so effective together in that partnership that you want them together. You don't want to have one without the other. I'm just going to throw another nade because we are getting absolutely lasered here. And this just shows you how valuable it is having that riot shield squad in this room with you, because they do take off the load of the wave. You know, they do help you a lot, which is why I guess you want to run spawn traps on these. If you're going for like round 50, I'd run spawn traps on this all day, like on these normal waves. But when you're making a video, it's, you know, this is intense on the normal wave, which is really fun, and that's what separates this mode from the game of zombies. You know, on a game of zombies, once you're set up on like a map like Kino, for example, a classic high round on the stage with a thunder gun, all you're worrying about is when your next max ammo is. On this, there's so much more to it. You've got the element of your traps, your money, your sentry guns, your army guys. You've got everything going on. Cool. Okay, so we need to buy some ammo eventually. We've got 21k in the bank, which is really healthy. What we don't want to do is go down whilst we're putting these traps down, so we want to play this really safe here. and not get ourselves blown up like we did last time. See, like, he's coming from that angle, which is exactly where you don't want him to be shooting you from. You sort of want to be on the opposite side of the bus, don't you, to where your traps are. And then we'll just get back inside here and be good to go. Cool. So we've got three C4s left, sorry. And that's exactly how many we need for this spawn trap over here, which is really good. Just seen a little claymore there as well, so we'll just take that out quickly. I'll let them sort of wind up on me, and then I'll pop my head back inside, I reckon. Just so it buys us a few seconds, sorry, to walk out here and throw these C4s down. And then we'll crouch down, pop our claymores down, sorry, and make our way over. Cool, okay. Just want to be careful here that we're not running into anything around this machine. Don't think we are. Cool. Just pop back under here, then play it. I'm just going to play it dead safe here. Not going to risk anything. There's no need to. Why would I? I'm chilling, really, to be honest. Not got a lot to worry about. Just buy all my stuff back here. Don't take any damage. Oh, just lost about 60 there, didn't I? It's annoying. I think there's actually quite a few claymores rigged in here, and I don't know the spots very well in here, so we need to be careful making our way through here. I think we're pretty good. Wondered if that was a claymore there. Can't tell. We heard one go down though, didn't we? That's the thing. That's what I'm looking for. Cool. I'm going to take him out here then, buy some ammo, grab an army squad, get the pred, and go over to the spot and get set up then. Because it's 38, isn't it? Or it will be anyway, so we'll have our juggies coming. I mean, this is a bullet sponge. I've never seen a helicopter take so much ammo in my life, to be honest. I don't know what's going on with it. I swear they never normally take that many shots. I guess we are on 37 though. I mean, we're on a pretty high wave here, aren't we, to be honest? We're doing well, guys. Doing very well. This is going to be an all-time best here. If I can get 40, I'll be dead happy with that. Cool. Buy them. Buy that. Good on ammo. Got no grenades. Shouldn't need any grenades though. Shouldn't need any of those. 15 seconds to go. Yeah, we'll get in our spot, man. We'll get in our spot, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes well. Fingers crossed, because we checked all our C4s and everything. Cool. Okay, let's just focus here then. Cool. Got those guys then. Take out those dogs. Got 5 enemies left. 3 juggernauts. So probably be 2 dogs maybe, or one grounds guy maybe. There's a dog there, isn't there? I think there's one normal guy maybe potentially lurking around somewhere. Try to take out this guy first if we can. He's fucking going all around the place, isn't he, there? Okay. I need to watch my language as well. I don't know at what point you get like a strike for swearing, but I'm even worse with my language when I'm on my own. It's not good. But it's how I am. I don't want to not be someone I'm not, you know what I mean, on these videos. There's a normal guy over there at the back. Just try to take him out. You can see it's getting tougher to kill these jugs because we're not getting through them as quick as we were before. I'm actually kind of glad our army guys aren't here right now, because that means that they're not getting absolutely murdered by them. Because I don't want them to just die and be wasted, you know. I want my money's worth. They're shooting at them though, aren't they? It's actually pretty handy because they're just shooting. They just stood from a distance, picking them off and from up there. Pretty cool, actually. Hopefully this jug will die now, and then we just got the right shield up. He's actually pretty naughty, isn't he, for this spot? Because he's quite hard to shoot at with the recoil on this. Probably drop down on him in a sec. You don't know who to shoot, does he? Yeah, I'll throw a flashbang and then I'll drop down on him. Hopefully be able to take him out. Get that headshot multiplier going. Get a reload off as well. Hopefully this will be him down and out here. That's it. Sorted. Let's go. Let's go grab ourselves some more flashbangs then and some body armor. And we'll need some ammo as well. Cool. I'll grab a grenade as well if I can. Cool. Awesome. So we'll pop back over then to our spot. Hopefully by leading the guys through this way, they'll come in this area where we want them to. Got 12 seconds. Hopefully they'll get over here by then. Fingers crossed they don't come up here. I hate it when they go up by the zebra crossing. It's the most frustrating thing in the world. They're setting off all the bloody claymores as well. My God. Get themselves blown up. Cool. Okay, so 39. The next jug wave is going to be 42, to the best of my knowledge. I will check that because we don't want that catching us out. Sometimes as well, perhaps not on this map, on some of the more difficult ones, the jug waves can like fluctuate. So it could be like, for example, it's a random number. It could say it's going to come on 8 on a guide, but it could come 7, 8, 9, or sometimes even 10. You know, it could be delayed. It does that a lot on Baccarat. I feel like Baccarat would be a right challenge for us to play. It's such a difficult map. It's in the insane difficulty category. So it's as hard as Arcade, in which we played the other day. But what makes Arcading easier than that is the fact that a lot of it's indoors. So you've got room to dodge the helicopters. Obviously, Arcading's got a great camping spot as well. Unlike Baccarat, where Baccarat is like a proper free-for-all map. It's really difficult. It's such a good challenger map, though. It's my first like difficult map we used to play as kids on split screen. It's one of the only insane maps that we did play. When we were feeling up to it, I just seen as well, I forgot to mention, I'd have kicked myself if I didn't mention that. For you guys watching, thank you very much. Let me know right now, down below, by giving a hyperlink to this right timestamp, as it is now, so I know you watch, because that just means a lot to me. When I see that in the comment section, I see someone's done that. It's insane, isn't it? That someone's watching all the way through, but no, it's really nice to see. But what I was going to say was that I was going to kick myself for not saying is I've seen that Jason Blundell's been on like stream with like some of the OG zombies YouTubers like NoahJ456 and Mr. Dalek JD, and talking about like the zombies, and they were like rating custom maps. I find that so cool, like what he picks up on versus what, you know, like us lot would pick up on as just regular players of the game. So cool. So cool to see. I mean, talking about his development, you know, on that stream as well. If you guys haven't watched it, you got to go check it out, because it's so interesting to him talk about like the makings of Shadows of Evil and those maps and stuff. And I remember him saying like when Shadows came out initially, everyone hated it, and they were like, we've got to make Dreisendrach work, or we're going to be screwed. And it's mad to think that now Shadows is looked upon as one of the best maps. I love the map, I love the design, but for a casual experience, right, when you're trying to play just for a game of zombies, you can't play it because it's like, it's too in depth, it's too in detail, and got to do too much to get Pack-a-Punch even, you know. You got to do all the rituals and stuff. I think Mob of the Dead, for me, for Pack-a-Punch wise, is like the perfect sort of limit for how much I, as a casual player, want to be doing to get Pack-a-Punch on a map. You know what I mean? Like doing the aeroplane, it's cool, it fits with the map, fits with the story, makes you feel like Escape from Alcatraz. If you guys have ever seen that Clint Eastwood film, it's a fantastic movie. Go watch that. If you guys like don't like old films, then you've got, just watch it, because it's just so good. It's just so good. It's obviously a true story as well, the Escape from Alcatraz. But yeah, I mean, there's so much to do on Shadows to get Pack-a-Punch. It makes it feel really tiring to play. My phone's just going off, so I'm just going to pause the game quickly, guys. Cool, we are back. Where was I at? I was saying how difficult it is on Shadows to Pack-a-Punch your gun and just have that regular gameplay feel. And it's a shame, because I feel like with a map like that, it's really missing out on that sort of just regular game of... Oh my god. Is that... Wow, okay, hang on. Hang on, guys. Right, we need to be checking here. Okay, so it's, I don't know why, but we're on wave, what is it, 40? What is going on? Wave 40. There should not be any juggernauts coming, but that on the screen right there is a juggernaut helicopter. So I don't know whether it's just a standard sort of helicopter setup, or whether a juggernaut's just come. But I've nearly just absolutely jumped out my skin here. Cool. I think our game sound is working still, because my headset just did disconnect. Yeah, okay, that's working still. There's a dog right in my face. Sorry about this, guys. It's been a manic couple minutes, and this is the kind of thing that can get you killed. I think that's just a normal helicopter, but it's come in the form of a jug one. My god, look at all our guys out there. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's so difficult on Shadows to have a casual gameplay experience. Those are the words I wanted to get out of my mouth. And it's like, I wish they had just like a survival version of that map where, you know, on like Black Ops 2, where you could pick between playing Bus Depot or Transit, and one was a survival map and one was the story map, something like that. For a map like Shadows, to make it accessible to someone who, you know, I've played it before where I have done the pack-a-punch and learnt it. You've got to learn it. You've got to go watch the YouTube guides. There's no way I myself am figuring how to do that out. You know, I just can't. So I've got to watch a YouTube guide and learn it all. And sometimes I enjoy doing that. Like, I've done the Origins Easter egg before and had a good time with that. I remember I played it with like some guy from school. Like, he was in my design and tech class and we were just talking about zombies, and he's like, oh, I play zombies. And like, we learned the Origins Easter egg, and did that together. And that, you know, that was fun and it was something to do, but it's a lot, isn't it? Like, when you're playing casually, to go through and learn that. And I just think that it would be nice to have that alternative game mode. I think Mob of the Dead and Zombies strikes that balance for me of, right, like, this is the sweet spot for challenge and reward and easy to play casually. But then I feel like that map lacks a good camping spot for someone. Like, I love camping on zombies and setting up somewhere, and you know, I feel like that map really lacks that, to be honest. But it's great everywhere else. I think honestly my favourite zombies map's got to be Buried, because obviously the camping spot on that is so good. You know, down by Jug, you sort of get the paralyzer there, and you get the subsurface resonator. I think we've got to like 50 on that. I think 50 is my highest round on that. I love that map. But yeah, it's like on that, that's a good challenge as well, because it's not like you got to learn how to do pack-a-punch or learn any guides or watch any videos. You got to go through the witch's house without losing your money, and that's, you know, that's it. That's a really good, interesting challenge and a really nice way to spice up the gameplay from what you normally get on the zombies map. But as much as I love those BO3 maps, I feel like a lot of them do overcomplicate the game and make it more difficult than what it needs to be for the casual player. What I don't want to do is lose loads of health here, because we just brought body armor there. There's a claymore there as well. I'm going to try and make my way around. I would have run right into a claymore. That would be so annoying. Imagine. Or I'll make my way round to the ammo machine, because I'm going to buy some bullets when I possibly can, because I'm out on the LMG. So we're on wave 40 here, which is really, really good, guys. Really good. I'm very happy with that. I did say tonight, if I can get 40, I'll be a happy man, and we've done that. So everything from now is just a bonus, really. See how we get on. I mean, we could essentially go for a while. I think if we get to 50, we might extract ourselves. I wish you could do that on this, to be honest. That'd be so much fun. I've seen loads of comments. I'm the same. I've always thought this is a kid-friendly mode. Why the hell, right, can you get Predator missiles, airstrikes, Delta squads dropped in helicopters, sentry guns, and you can't get a pickup in a helicopter and get extracted out of here? Like, I've never understood that. But hey, it's a game, isn't it? I think that's what makes this mode fun, though, is the fact that you can't escape, and it's just like you got to go and go and go until you can't anymore. There's literally no escaping it. So those guys are on the zebra crossing, which is annoying. I'd much rather it when they spawn out here, to be honest, but it is what it is. So 42 then is going to be the Jug wave, isn't it? I think anyway. 42, yeah, 42, and then 46. And the next one would be 50, actually. So that'd be a really good. If we could get to 50, I mean, I'm happy calling it on that. I mean, don't know about you guys, but to get onto 50 on this would be a great achievement, wouldn't it? We'll see. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves there. We've got 8 rounds to go until then. After we complete this one, of course, and anything can happen. I mean, we can die on this wave even here. Literally anything can happen. These easier waves can sometimes be some of the hardest ones. I mean, I think our squad have nearly all died already. Literally been packed in from this initial swarm of enemies that have come after us. Those dogs as well, man. They just move so quickly. I think he's managed to take out the dog, but I think he's dead now himself, which is a bloody shame, because we are nearly red screened. We're nearly red screened, guys. We're nearly red screened. Oh, okay. We just got to lock in for a sec there, guys. Sorry about that. One of our sentry guns have gone down, but we've got 15. I keep saying gone down as well, like it's going to get back up or we're going to revive it. That is not going to happen, guys. That is not going to happen. I can tell you that for a fact. And that's the thing. When you don't have body armor, it can suddenly get very difficult very fast. I'm just going to throw a few nades out there. hopefully my sentry gun will be able to deal with those guys that are coming in behind us, and we'll be able to deal with these guys this way. There's only 2 coming from behind, so we should be good. In this intermission, and we've got a lot to actually get through and do, so we don't want to go down and do anything stupid here. We just want to play it safe. We don't want to be spending 4k on a self-revive when we don't need to. I'm going to take out this guy. I don't want that sentry gun to blow itself up either, because when they get too close, it will shoot that, and that's why you want to pair the 2 together. They are just so effective when they are together. So we've got enough money to get everything we need, providing that we don't go down or die stupidly here, which I don't think we will. I think we'll be okay. Those will be my famous last words. Now you watch. Cool. Gonna throw that down and run inside. Leg it. Should be good. There's only holes in the roof really there. That is such a good spot, by the way, on multiplayer for dropping a pred in through here. It's like ideal because people think they're safe and they're not. Love playing multiplayer on this game. It's so good. One thing we used to always play, obviously being split screeners, when we did get an Xbox Live, is we played a lot of the face off, like 2v2, 3v3, and that. Oh, those maps were something special, man. I loved playing those. Loved playing those maps. They were so good. Cool. I think there's no claymores around the box over here, so that's ideal. We'll buy everything we need here. And drop ourselves down this way if we can without taking too much damage. Fingers crossed. Got no ammo in that whatsoever, have we? I'm gonna go pop this sentry gun down, then ready for the next round. You know what I've done? I've brought a bloody grenade one instead. That's my bad. I'm an idiot. Hopefully that won't be the end of the world, and we'll be able to deal with it how it is. You know, it's things like that that might cost us. You know, and actually we don't have enough to buy an army and a thing, do we? We should be good. We should be good. That's why I say, like, it's important. It's so important to not go down or do anything stupid that compromises the run, because every bit of money counts, especially on these higher waves when it's so difficult in the intermission rounds, you know, especially if you're not using spawn traps or anything. I did say, didn't I, like, if you're going for a genuine 50 and you want to get that high wave, don't not use the spawn traps, because it's just going to help you through it. It's going to be quicker. It's just going to provide, it's like a convenience, isn't it, just using the spawn trap. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to get on with that other one being a grenade one as well, because I imagine as they get closer they're probably just going to blow themselves up, and then that's going to cost me money, but we'll see. The main focus is getting through this round here if we can. I mean, we've literally got 500 on the bank with nothing to our name. We haven't done too badly though. What, we gone down once, I reckon, which is not bad at all, is it, really? Let's get our AGM going then. Where are they? Cool. Set those off then. All in the rocket. 4 guys left again. I mean, that's working a treat for us, isn't it, guys? Wow, that's done really well. That, I'm dead pleased with that, to be fair. Dead happy with it. Try and take this dog out now if we can. And try to take out this juggernaut as well. He's absolutely bodied him, hasn't he? I think that's just like a stock animation though, like he pushes him over all heroic, and then the jug ends up killing him, which is annoying. But we've got 2 guys left, haven't we? We've got 7k already in the bank, to be fair to us. I mean, we've got a lot of money. All the jugs seem to be like stuck still, don't they? If we drop down, are they going to start? Yeah, they're going to start coming now. Cool. That's a little cheeky trap there, isn't it? Should be able to take this guy out there here. Go for flashbang down if we can. Just try and make sure our guys don't die unnecessarily. Should be able to get this guy here though. And then the next one will be a right shield jug as well. Hopefully we'll be able to save him. He's died the same way the other guy did, didn't he? Doing that stupid barge where he pushes him over. Cool. Okay, so we've got 2 flashbangs left. Let's reload this first. There's no reason to rush. And then I'll drop a nade down there and drop down on him. Hopefully we'll be able to take him out. He is substantially weaker than the other ones, to be fair. Swap to the P90, I reckon. Quicker, isn't it? Reloading. Cool. Okay, we'll just sort of play around this, and hopefully he'll be dead now. That's it. He's dealt with. Cool stuff. 10k in the bank again, so we'll just top ourselves up on flashbangs, I reckon. Buy ourselves a bit of body armor. I can hear some room behind me. God, scared the life out of me. I reckon it's a fly or something in the blind. You know, when you're just so locked into playing a game and then something's going on in real life around you, it feels surreal. It feels like it's not happening. We'll buy a bit of ammo as well, then, and we'll be sorted. Got one guy left, so it might get hairy here, to be honest. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't predict what's going to happen on these rounds. You can't say for guaranteed when you're as high as into the 40s. These are just as difficult as jug waves in a way, because the amount of enemies that they throw at you is insane. So we've actually got quite a few guys coming from behind. It's going to be interesting to see how our sentry guns deal with those guys. Sorry, I couldn't speak them for a sec. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they deal with them. I think they're doing all right. I think anyway. I can't really tell. Go watch our back. No, see, that's the thing, isn't it? They're through, and that guy's just absolutely lasering it. That's why you want the combination of the two working together, two different types working together, because they complement each other so well. But there's no point in me taking out a sentry gun and then buying another one. It's just a waste of my money, to be honest. But yeah, we'll try use grenades as much as we can here. Got a grenade to throw back there actually as well. That's going to blow up on my face if I'm not careful. Yeah, it's doing exactly that. Let's hope I don't go down here. I've got no one to actually shoot. I'm just going to try beat the timer, throw a flashbang. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't expect to die there, but I have. So it's going to cost me 4k just on this round. I mean, it should be a straightforward round, and it's not, because it's difficult. Every wave is difficult here. I'm going to make a judgment call. I'm going to try, actually, rather than doing that, what I'm going to do is put it outside. So it's actually going to do something. It's going to shoot at the the helicopter a bit, but the helicopter should beat it. I'm going to make a judgment call and buy a regular one, because what I'm noticing is we're getting swarms from behind as well as in front. Obviously, we don't want that. I think we're good for claymores around here, so I'm just going to, no messing about here, just going to buy body armor, buy a normal one of those, and then I'm going to go down a long way and just make my way around. Don't have enough in the bank for a riot shield team, but I'm going to buy one when I can. 46 is next jug wave, so we should have enough money to get ourselves back up to where we need to be for that. It's quite handy that we know it's only one lot of C4s that we actually need for those traps that we have to put down, because if it was more, then we'd be short. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if we were doing traps in these rounds, we just wouldn't have the funds to do it. Obviously, you could argue that we wouldn't have gone down, but we've gone down twice in this run so far. 43 waves in, we're doing a good job, you know. So yeah, I think take this out, no nonsense, just go drop the sentry gun down here if I can. Don't have enough actually to buy an army squad. I'm really, it's really frustrating, isn't it? That's annoying. If we'd only had a little bit more money, we could go out and buy ourselves a squad. Oh damn. Right, okay, there's literally nothing we can do in the games to get more money here, so we just gotta firm this wave and tough it out, I reckon. Do our best, lock it down if we can. And like now anyways, if we'd have killed a guy and then gone to get it, it'd be too late, because the helicopter would do something to us, wouldn't it? All it is making sure that we do our job shooting the dogs, and we should be good, you know, should be good. Also, don't want to stand out in the open too much. Use the suicide bombers to your advantage, guys, especially because when they go down, they sort of go into a limbo where they crawl and along the floor, and they can do a lot of damage to the enemies just like that. And also, don't be deceived by the smoke as well, because obviously when there's smoke about, it looks like no one's coming. But trust me, they'll be running through it straight at you, because smoke doesn't seem to affect the enemies from like the explosions. They just keep running. And again, obviously this corner spot's quite good here, where they sort of come around the corner. You don't want to use that too much though, because although they're not shooting you, they're shooting your sentry guns, and you regen health and your sentry guns don't. So it's important to protect their health as much as it is to protect yours, so you're not spending unnecessary monies on extra sentry guns you don't need. I just want to be careful I don't go down here as well, because I could, you know, I'm trying to face these guys up, and it's dead easy to get killed by him. Potentially anyway. I think we're going to be okay though, we're going to make it. It's whether we gamble and do the next round as well, because then we're going to have more money in the bank. Let me have a look. because what my list tells me is exactly how many enemies come, so I know whether it's going to be similar difficulty to what we just done. So that round, apparently we had 19 enemies. It's going to be 23. I reckon we can deal with 23. I reckon so. What, 4 more than what we just did there? I reckon we can easily deal with that. Because I'm just thinking, I spend 5k now. I'm going to call in a right shield squad. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll do it because, you know what? On the jug waves, we don't need the right shield guys as much as we do anyway. So I think, in reality, buying a right shield team now makes more sense because it's important we get through these waves as much as it is the other ones. And like I say, right shield guys don't necessarily help too much because we've got the spot, haven't we? So yeah, I'll buy a squad now. Excuse me, I've got the funds to do it. What I could do is buy body armor. Actually, that's a shout. You know, going to buy some body armor. Didn't think of that. Got none. I mean, like that's one of the most important things is making sure that you've got that body armor because it gives you. I think you're on 100 health in this. I reckon. You know what, I reckon you're on more than that. I reckon you're on probably 200 because you take more damage than you do in multiplayer, and on that you're on 100. And that gives you 250, so it gives you a lot of buffer to sort of take damage with, doesn't it? What do I want to do here? Sort of make my way over to the machine, I guess, isn't it? Make sure we don't set off any stupid claymores or anything like that. I'm gonna shoot it down here. All in the team now. What I don't want to do is lose my body armor after I bought it because I've done that so many times now. It's not even funny. Cool. I think there won't be any claymores going this way. I think it'll be fairly sound, straightforward. Actually, I think there is a spot down there, isn't there? Oh, those guys are coming so far away. Have you seen that? It's a joke. They've got 18 seconds though to get over here. To be fair to them, got 3 grand in the bank. Just have a sip of water. I haven't drank this whole time. So hard talking so much. You forget to drink and your mouth gets really dry. Cool. Okay. 45 down. The guys are inside. Right where we want them to be. 24 guys coming this round. Take that dog out if we can nice and early. Hopefully he'll come through to me. Right, that's fine. Cool. Okay. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? Because there's so many people, it seems, now compared to last round. And last round, we didn't even have any squads. And there's only 4 extra guys coming. He's right on top of my guy there. I'll try to help him out. I think he's lost his shield, though. Can't tell if he's just died, to be honest. No, he's alright. He's alright. He's made it through. Proper soldier. Proper soldier. I mean, that's the difference, though, isn't it? These guys are absolutely honest this round compared to last time. And it's a difference of 1 round and 4 guys. It's crazy. Look, they're nearly all dead already. Get back inside here. God. It's crazy, isn't it? It's a good shout, you know, to buy them. That's what I was saying. Sometimes it's better to not cheap out. Spend the money. Get yourself protected, you know. They're all dead now. That would be me, you know. Would be dead. What I don't want to do is go down here. Need to be careful. Play it safe. I'm going to throw a nade out there. You throw a nade out there, it sort of stops them from pushing you too much because they're not going to run straight into the nade. They're pretty intelligent, yeah, on this. A lot of people tend to think they're like the bots from multiplayer, but they're actually not. They're very strategical. They will flank and push and strategize their way to get into you. It's cool. So we've got 3 guys left then, 2 now, and 1 now hopefully. We're gonna go pop our traps down then like we normally do, and we need to buy some body armor, some grenades and whatnot as well. I'm not going to bother buying the right shield squad, I don't think, because I don't honestly think we need it. I think we'll manage. I think we'll be okay. Try save our money and build up a bit more of a buffer, because at the moment we're struggling for cash when it comes to these rounds. To be honest, I'd like a bit more in the bank than what we've got. I can come back and get that missile, can't I? Once I've done the other spawn trap down the other way. Cool. Okay, we just need to make sure we don't run into anything stupid around here. Man, I love using that P90. My last couple of videos have been using that other MG. Bloody awful that was. Don't like it. Do not like it. Cool. Okay. Oh, set a claymore off beneath us then. That was that spot I was saying about earlier by that train, isn't it? I was like, oh, there's no claymores around here. There is. Oh, I've heard him lock onto me and crouched, and he's still shot me. Sometimes you can be a bit too blasé with that, to be fair, and it can get you. Cool, have another sip of my drink. I'm gonna let him lock onto me, I reckon. Then I'll make a run out again, like we've done a few times before. If you get like mad deja vu when you're playing games, and it's like you're doing something, you're like, I swear I've done that like a million times before, and it's literally probably because you have done it a million times before. What we want to do is not go down here. Thank you. Cool. Sort of hold your breath for a second there when a helicopter's winding up its minigun at you. I tell you what, this one's really aggressive as well. He's proper on me. Didn't quite manage to get everything I wanted there. What I don't have body armor, and I don't have grenades. I'm just going to let him wind up his machine gun on me and then lie down and grab my body armor. Hopefully I'll be able to make it down here before he winds up his guns again. Cool. Take that one out there. There's normally one there as well, isn't there? But it's not that time. There's a little cheeky spot he can actually get you through there, so you've got to be careful when you're in this tunnel. This is where like a lot of the enemies spawn on the normal waves, where you'd put that spawn trap down. I think actually we did it by accident when we that's right where we want to be going as well, so we'll just blow that up now. Yeah, but that's where we accidentally put it down. See, that one doesn't have its lasers on either, so that one's actually really hard to see in the ground there. I actually don't think we're going to have enough bullets in this to take out this helicopter now, you know. It's alright though, it's alright. I'll let him get a bit closer, I reckon. Yeah, because we're going to have to buy 2 lots of ammo, because for the jugs we're going to need full clips and everything. As much as I love a P90, it does not cut it when it comes to shooting the jugs. What we don't want to do is lose our body armor now stupidly and do anything dumb. Just take our time, take out the helicopter as it is, you know. We'll die when it dies, sort of thing. Sort of struggling to get a proper lock on me. This building's really good for shooting helicopter down in. Okay, so I'm not going to buy an army then this time, because I reckon we'll be alright, because they don't really provide much value. Now, saying that, if we fuck up this, I need to stop saying that word as well, because I'm going to get in trouble on YouTube. If we don't use our spawn traps very well, then we'll be in turmoil, should we say? It's a better word, isn't it? Cool. 9 seconds to go then. We'll just sit on our laptop and wait for the clock to tick down. We should be good. Got our traps going. Wait for the red dots to come up on that. Blow those guys up. Pull that in on the dogs. Sorted. 6 guys left, so I reckon there's going to be some ground troops left, you know. But should be good. Should be able to deal with those guys fairly easily whenever they present themselves. They're bloody aggressive then, aren't they? I'm right at you. Should be able to take them out though. That's why it's important to deal with these guys first before the juggernauts, because they're just as aggressive, should I say? Oh, okay. And that's the beauty of this spot. I mean, like, we've got 2 really heavily armed juggernauts down beneath us, and they can't touch us. Single thing. Saying that, we're red screened already. That's the thing, isn't it? Got to be careful here. It's just being strategical with how you use the cover here, making sure that we maximise the headshots as well and our ammo. We do run out of bullets, so we'll be alright, because we can just go grab some more. He's actually in a really good spot here where we can just sort of head glitch him and hopefully kill him eventually. My god, he's taking some bullets in, isn't he? That's what I'm saying, like round 50 is going to be insane on this, isn't it? That's what we're aiming for anyway. That's going to be our next jug wave as well. I reckon I'm happy to call it on that, you know, guys, once we get to 50. That's a really good point to end. You know, if you get to 51, you're like, oh, could we have gone a bit further? But 50 is like a really, really nice spot to finish on. What I'm going to do with this last one, because I'm nearly out on ammo, and I won't be able to kill him with my P90, is I'm just going to run and grab some bullets, actually, on my way. That spot is so good. I reckon you're right. That is the best jug spot in the whole entire game. Yeah, I never knew about it either. It's funny, isn't it? Like, playing this as a kid, I played it hours and hours and hours and never come across that spot. Because you don't, like, if you're playing it as a kid or on your own, you know, you don't know these spots, because I don't think I know what I'm going to do on the jug wave. I'm going to go and jump on top of a truck whilst I've got loads of guys coming after me that just doesn't make sense in my head to do something like that. This guy's going to get really aggressive with me now because he just dropped his shield. He's actually quite tough to kill now as well, him. Still not dead, is he? Oh, these took 4 flashbangs. Can you imagine if you had 3 of these following you around? Like, that's the levels. You know what I mean? Like, if you were doing this fully properly, where you're sprinting around the map, you'd be dead mid-30s, I reckon, on this, because it's difficult. It's not easy. It is not easy, and you'd be using your money up as well, because on those jugs, I was getting every bullet in their head with a machine gun close range, and when you're running them around, you're just not doing that. I guess what you do is you use airstrikes and that sort of thing to help you out. I was gonna buy an army squad, but I'm not gonna have time. I'm just better to get back, I reckon. Just better to get back and make sure I'm in my spot, ready for 50. That is 4, isn't it? From 30 to 36. It feels like it's a short amount of time, that, compared to what we've just done. Hopefully this wave shouldn't be too bad. Normally the one right after the jug wave's a lot. I don't want to say easier, because if I die now I'm gonna look stupid, but it normally is a lot quieter, should I say, than the other waves in between. That's for sure. No, we're doing well though. 47. That's the best we've ever done. No spoilers from my other videos, but I don't think we've ever got this far. I think this is actually going to be my highest ever round on. Wow. Okay, so saying that, both our sentry guns have just gone. Okay, I'm going to go out this way. Flashbang that way as well. We need to get out of here. And we need to get out of here fast. Both of our sentry guns are gone. It's just bad timing, that, isn't it? That's all it is. It's just bad timing. Yeah, we'll just sort of try funnel these guys here. Then I think there should be a helicopter coming at some point, so we'll be able to get our stuff back eventually. Watch this guy from behind as well. He's actually put a claymore down behind us, so just throw a flashbang up there. This is where the skills come out. I'm gonna go down here if I'm not careful. Hopefully we'll be all right. Hopefully we'll make it through. Just wait for ourselves to heal up a bit. Run into this back room a bit. Yeah, I mean, this is like a fucking mess. This is, my God. Sorry for my language again, guys, but that's stressful. That is very stressful. And that's just shows you how valuable those 2 sentry guns are that watch your back. You know, you can't underestimate them. And the fact we didn't have a squad that round as well. We've done well. Don't want to say anything here. We've done well not to go down there. We've done really well there, guys. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I literally said, oh yeah, this one's going to be a lot quieter, and we nearly died there. Because it's 47. We shouldn't underestimate these rounds. You know, they are difficult waves. Cool. Okay. I'm going to make my way over there. And I'm going to have to do a few trips, unfortunately, guys, because I'm going to have to grab 2 sentry guns. You can't carry 2 at once either. Most important thing here is I don't go down to anything stupid. I watch stuff like that. Make sure we don't die to claymores like that. And do that sort of thing to make sure we're doing well. Cool. Okay. Right. Let that wind its machine guns up on me then. I'm going to go through this way instead, and just really take my time with this time round. Make sure we're not being stupid, because we don't want to run into anything dumb and get absolutely murked by this helicopter. Also, buy that. Sorted. Run and hide. We've just bought body armor now, so we sort of want to make sure that we're not going to be wasting that or anything of the sorts. He's going to shoot me from that way, so we should be good. And we'll run through here. Hopefully be able to make our way inside. Oh, okay. Done. Cool. So, pop that down there. Actually, should I pop that one here? I feel like the grenade one might be better. I've had it like this. I'll stick to my guns. Stay the same. So we've got 4k, then that'll leave me with 3. And then we've got, what, 50 for jugs. So yeah, we're chilling. Just got to do another trip then to the buy station. That just shows you the value of those sentry guns. Hopefully, I'll have enough money to buy an army squad, because that's going to really help me out if I can do that. I have a feeling I won't be able to afford one. It's going to cost me 5k, isn't it? because without one, this next wave is going to be difficult. And that's where your money management comes into things. But I think we've been fairly efficient, you know. I don't think there's much else we could have really done with what we've got. I think we've done well with the cards we've been dealt, you know. Cool, we'll go back round this way again, just play it dead safe. I actually don't think we went round this way the other time, so we need to be careful we don't run into anything stupid. Should be good though. Should be good. Yeah, I was just saying. What was I saying? Sorry for that noise as well. This probably came through really loud on the mic. Saying that we don't have enough to buy an army squad, and it's going to be difficult. Let's have a look at what's coming. So we're on 47 now. 48. 48. Yeah, there's going to be 19 enemies. So there's 18 last round, and we struggled. Right. Bear in mind, we did struggle because we lost our sentry gun, but we did struggle nonetheless, didn't we? So hopefully that was just a fluke that sentry guns died, and they're not going to start doing that every round, because it'll be a short journey to 50 if that's the case. We're really low on ammo here, so we're going to have to probably buy some bullets, I'd imagine. Yeah, we're out on everything, aren't we there? Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Should be able to take this helicopter out now with what we've got left. If you like stood directly underneath a helicopter like we are then as well, it's not going to be able to shoot you with its minigun, because you're right underneath it, which is pretty nice to know. I'm going to pop some claymores in to watch our back this time round, make sure we're doing all right with that, and pop one in that doorway there. We need to be more mindful of that, don't we? I may as well use them up then as well here, and just pop some in and around the place to deal with the dogs that are going to come, if any, because yeah, we've got no army guys, have we? So need to be careful with that. Have a sip of my drink as well. Hopefully those claymores should take out that first dog. It's always annoying when they set one off and then they like blow up that, and then that blows up that. It's like in a chain reaction. It's always annoying with the dogs. You just got to try to space them out the best you can. Don't overthink it too much at the same time. It's not worth overthinking. You know, if they go off, they go off, don't they? That sort of thing. Cool. Okay. I'm actually going to just run back from that dog there. I can try use this piece of cover as well to sort of pull myself around. Hopefully I'll be able to pre-fire the hell out of that dog and pick him off there before he comes around the corner at me. They're actually coming up from behind, which is fine. I'll let the sentry guns deal with those. They should be able to deal with those guys pretty easily. Obviously they're back to their full health. Like I was saying before, they don't regen, so it's really important that you look after their health and your sentry guns, and don't let them take unnecessary damage where like you can sponge it for them and regen. You may as well do that, right? As long as you're not dying, of course, in the process, because ultimately if you die, your game ends, so that's the most important thing. Yeah, I would love to make some zombies content in the future, like seeing that Jason Blundell stream sort of podcast setup. I haven't watched it all, so I don't know what the quality is like the whole way through. I've just seen clips of it, obviously, on YouTube Shorts and whatnot, but it's like made me have that feeling for zombies inside. Obviously, I'm loving playing this at the moment as well. I think that's an enemy place anymore. I don't think mine went that far. There's one there as well. What do we want to do then? So we're 49 now. 50 is going to be jugs, isn't it? So we want to go grab some body armor. We need a squad as well, don't we, really? That's what we need. We need some more claymores too. Cool. But yeah, it's when you get that feeling inside and you're like, oh yeah, that's a bit of me, that I want to play a bit of that and run it back. But you know, I also want to continue making content on Modern Warfare 3 Survival. A, because you guys love it so much. B, because I love it so much. And C, because, you know, if I can have my channel where I play my favorite game, this is literally my favorite game of all time, right? I think I've got like over 50 days in it. If I can play my favorite game of all time and people watch it and I can grow my channel from it, that is just going to mean everything to me. So yeah, we'll try that anyway. That's the goal here on the channel. But at the same time, I mean, zombies and this kind of is a bit of a crossover audience, so I'm pretty sure like if I made a zombies video, you guys would like it. If you're still watching though, you're a pretty loyal viewer by now. I reckon we're nearly 2 hours into this. So thank you firstly if you're still watching, but also let me know down below whether you'd like to see any zombies content in the future. I'll probably now I'm useless at doing this because I say things in these videos and I forget I've said them and then I don't do it. But what I'd like to do is pin a comment of mine in the comment section for those guys that don't watch all through the video, because I completely get it. Of like whether you'd want to see any zombies content or anything in the future, because I'll be down to make that eventually, you know, especially as like a lot of my videos initially on this mode are like about comparing this to zombies and sort of drawing that line of comparison between why I think this is actually better in a way. And don't get me wrong, zombies of course has got its own charm in its own places as well, and I'm sure we can have a lot of fun playing that. Cool, so we just about got enough then for a Riot Shield squad, and then it'll be Jugs on 50, so we need these guys for sure to deal with this round because it's going to be hard. I mean, our claymores actually all went off that covers our back the other round, so that's pretty cool. Awesome, so let's call those guys in. Nearly forgot to do that. I don't know what I was doing then. You know that thing, right? So you know when your drink's a bit wet on the bottom of the cup and it sticks like a coaster? It's just so annoying. It's just happened to me now. And in fact, before I started recording this video, right, I swear to God, if these guys don't get inside, right, and they get absolutely murked by a helicopter, I'm going to be so annoyed. Sorry, I keep saying stuff and don't finish it off. What I was saying was, right, before I started this video, I was going to get a drink, a cup of water to have, and I dropped the cup straight out of the cupboard and it smashed right on the floor. I had to pick up loads of tiny glass shards right before I started recording. It was really annoying. Right, I can't see a thing what's going on out there. It's absolutely manic. I mean, this is the highest I've ever been on survival. Like, you are witnessing my video game history right here in front of your eyes for me. I've never been this far in a survival game before. I'm wondering whether we do like a last stand or not, or whether we complete 50 and then sort of sign off the video. You know, I'd be happy to do either, to be honest with you guys. It'd be good fun to do whatever. I'm pretty happy calling it 50 because it'll be a long video then. Got to think as well about like editing, processing. I mean, we could go on for a while here, but I mean, I'm pretty happy calling it on 50. I think it's a really good spot to sort of say we beat the game at, sort of thing. That's taking it for granted that we get through here now. Everything going well, we should do, because we're in a great position to, but literally anything can happen, can't it, in this game mode. These guys are taking bullets as well now as well. This will be on par with my best wave on zombies as 50 on buried, isn't it? So that'll be nice. And it's fitting, it's one of like the maps I played as a kid as well. But honestly, on my computer it takes so long to process videos, man. It's literally boring. It's like watching paint dry. Obviously I don't sit there waiting for it to do it. That'd be pretty dumb, but I have to obviously let it happen at some point, which is really annoying because I have to render the video from the editing software and then process it on YouTube after that's done. So it probably takes like 5-6 hours to actually upload a video of this length, which isn't too bad, to be honest. When you think of it, it's what, a 2 hour and a half video. Not too bad, is it? Not too bad. Cool, let's get another one thrown down there then. Pop down here, we'll get a missile on our way back up. This game, we've been so good at remembering our spawn trap zone. I think having that predator missile open, seeing the enemies come on the map, having a bit more structure to it. Like, I think it was Terminal where we just kept forgetting, because all we were doing is blasé and sprinting around the map, trying to deal with the jugs on those harder rounds. Whereas on this, it's got a lot more routine with everything, haven't we? Oh, that's done the same thing where it's like locked onto me really late there. Whenever I go quiet, I'm just having water. Mouth is very dry. But yeah, it's been, for me anyway, such a stressful week this week. It's been nice to sort of get on this game. I don't play this game when I'm not recording because I find it will take the magic out of it for me a little bit. You know, if you're playing something all the time, it becomes less fun to play. And I don't want to get bored of it. So like, every week I play, this is like my first time playing for the week, and it's like really nice to just know I've got something to do, got something to come on, and make a video that people I know are going to enjoy. Can't buy any body armor, that is annoying. Right, okay. We need to manage our money here, don't we? Realistically, if all goes well, we don't need body armor because we're going to be on the truck. They normally shoot it off us anyway. What's more important is we got ammo and a missile. And I think we'll be able to afford that if we take out this helicopter efficiently now. I mean, I should be able to take out the helicopter with what I've got in this gun and then buy some ammo, and hopefully the match bonus will be enough to where I can buy a cred. If not, don't necessarily need a cred, but it's nice to have for the jug round, isn't it? Make sure I'm not shooting those metal beams in the... Sorry, the building. Metal beams. They are metal beams, aren't they? But it's just the building, isn't it? Cool. 49, eh? What around that is. What around that is. Imagine if we died on 49. That would have been the most annoying thing in the world. Dying so close to 50. Like, 50 is like a proper nice spot to get to, isn't it? It's nice to actually complete 50 and not, like, die on 50. That would equally be annoying. As annoying as probably dying on 49. I think it'd still say your best wave is 50, but it's not quite the same, is it? We've just got enough as well for a cred from that. That is ideal. Spot on. Should be able to see this through then, guys, here. Excuse me. Should be able to see it through. And that'll be it for the video, but I've enjoyed playing this. I've never actually, like, played survival where I've got to a point where I'm, like, really happy to end it on. Like, I've always been like, oh, if I've just done that or just done this. I've died, like, on the run, but I feel like we can do it here, guys. I feel like this will be history in the making. First time. Cool. Let's spawn trap these guys then. See when they spawn in. Blow that up. Take out those first dogs. Got 5 guys left again. 3 of those will be jugs. Oh, got 1 dog here, actually, in fact, as well. Cool. Take him out now. I think we just got a ground guy. Just don't be stupid here. Be careful. Play it safe. Play it nice and safe. Take him out. We should be on the way home now as well. You could argue this is a fairly cheap strategy, but I mean it's quite fun. It's quite fun to do something different, you know, and try set a really high round. And this is what you got to do, you know, on this game. If you do want to get the high rounds, obviously the leaderboards are ruined now because of cheaters and everything, and we're nearly dying here as well, so you just got to be careful. Yeah, like I say, the leaderboards are pretty much ruined now with cheaters, but if you do want to get like high rounds, these are the methods you got to do on these maps, because you'll see now how many bullets these jugs are taking. It's no joke. I mean, 50 on this, so I'm really happy with it. And to be fair, we haven't used any spawn traps either on the normal rounds. We took those as they are, and we've gone down in places, and we've actually only gone down on those rounds as well, so it's been interesting. I can't tell if I'm actually shooting the truck here. I know there's a texture for it as if I am, but I'm not sure actually if I am or not. What I'm going to try to do is throw a few C4s down here and use these up. Try to take him out with these. I mean, see how much health these guys have got there. I mean, they're having C4 after C4 here. You see that one bright shield jug as well, top right of the minimap. He's just stood there waiting for his line, isn't he? Waiting for his turn. He's not taking any damage from that one. Cool, okay, what we don't want to do is just die here like a really stupid death. It's like about just getting in the right place, isn't it, here, and making sure you can pick him off. For whatever reason, he's not coming over to me, so I don't know why that is, but try to take him out as he is. It'd be nice to get that last one with an airstrike, wouldn't it? Take him out, an airstrike to finish off the game. I think we might try to do that, you know, guys. That'd be fun. Come on. I want him to come closer to me, really. I'm not going to have enough bullets to do it with the machine gun either, so I'm going to have to swap out to the 90. But they do take so much damage, don't they? Like, it's not even on his last legs here. He's just stood there tanking the bullets to the face. I've honestly never been this high on survival before, so it's new to me seeing how many shots these guys take, and it is ridiculous. Nearly blew myself up with that nade as well. I cooked it for far too long. I think that actually did damage to me because I've been red screened for ages now. Hopefully this guy will die soon. I mean, this is ridiculous. He's taking so much health, isn't he? Damage, sorry. what I might try to do is run up to the right and put some claymores down and try blow him up. If I can't get him with the rest of this P90, that's what I do now. Dealt with him, cool. Right, what I'm going to go do then, that other one should start making his way across to me now. I'm going to try to get him on the zebra crossing, finish the game off with an airstrike. How cool would that be? Let's call that in there then. So he's going to come up right through this middle section, throw the airstrike down here, flashbang him to keep him in place, and deal with him like that. Cool. Airstrike down, flashbang out, sort of keep him there. Might have to throw another one in a second. Hopefully that'll be enough for him. It actually won't be enough, and he's on the run. He's angry at us. What I'll do is I'll put a few C4s, claymore, sorry, down here. We've got no bullets whatsoever, so we just have to run and hope for the best. And there we go. That's wave 50 cleared. We have completed the game, if you will, in some way. And I've really enjoyed playing that, guys. And it's been great fun. And if you've made it this far, then thank you. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me to have people enjoy the content on this game, because I love it. I love playing it. It's been my childhood Call of Duty. This map especially, it's got a really special place in my heart. It's right up there with Village. So I just thought as well, guys, before we close the video off, that I'd show you the new best score screen. So obviously it says 51 because we've had to kill ourselves on that wave. If we were to quit, it wouldn't have saved. So we've got 785 kills, 64 headshots, 45% accuracy, which is really high, and 2 hours playing time, which is just insane. Anyway, to redo the outro again, it's been great for you guys to watch all the way through. If you have, then I'm really grateful for that. I've loved playing this. It's been our longest video yet, best wave yet. And yeah, show it some love, drop it a comment, drop it a like. I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome, guys. It's been Jxey.